are
The lips, the teeth, give it
live.
the tongue.
Welcome. Hopefully your Monday is going good. Let's see here. I might need to. I'm just gonna turn this down just a little bit. All right. Yeah, let me know if the music's too loud. But welcome to the Forsaken. Yeah. So let's just jump right into it. With a summary from last week's episode. Oh yeah, there is a justice in the background. Where'd he go? Oh, hi. Okay. So, last week on The Forsaken, after defeating the spirits that had escaped from the portal in the Fenton House's basement and uncovering a bit more backstory from Layton, our adventurers take a moment to discuss what it could all mean. Max seemed preoccupied with the portal, something that Zephyr recognized as leading to Dimglimt, through which was a huge cave with what seemed to be other portals leading to other places. And while Rin attempted to keep his wolf companion from entering the portal, Pyxrin mustered her courage and walked right on through, immediately falling unconscious. Two of the others go in after her, surviving the atmospheric impact, and are able to revive and coax her back into the basement. During this, Rin notices movement through one of the other portals, to which he calls out to, but his voice doesn't seem to carry the distance. All the while, Zephyr is exploring the basement workroom, finding various swords and daggers that glow with a faint light. Upon picking up one, a sudden urge to keep the chosen longsword washes over him, as a panicked voice reaches out to his mind. Recognizing a marking near the hilt of the sword as the maker's mark from Dimglimt, he keeps it, joining the others upstairs as they begin their goodbyes to Layton and Olivia. Layton gives them permission to camp by the lake for the night and offers his services should they need anything when they pass back through. The group head outside to set up camp, Zephyr taking a moment to ask one last question of the Fentons in his special way. If he can take all of the glowing swords with him, to which Layton enthusiastically complies. The group set up camp, Zephyr with his large bundle of wrapped up weaponry. It's mostly a peaceful night, and the next morning the group can continue their journey towards Lysadere, the deep forest looming before them as they get closer and closer. And that's what happened last week on The Forsaken. I think my cat already went out of the room. So,
You also watered the horses. Did
you
that
also
make it to recap?
finally watered.
Okay.
It did not. You also finally watered your horses. So, which is
You're good for a week.
which is why you stopped at the mansion in the first place, was to use the lake. No.
We're horrible
Don't go out?
caregivers.
That's fine. Yes. So, we stopped last week as you were approaching the this kind of like dense forest that's supposed to be just outside of Lysadere. So you have to pass through it. Give me one moment. Okay, you're seriously gonna have. Okay, no. Wow, so sorry, y'all. The cat is extremely indecisive this evening, unsure of what they want.
Classic cat.
Classic cat. So you approach. Oh, I didn't do. I started playing a song that was perfect, and then I didn't hit repeat. So you start approaching this forest, and I mentioned last week that it looks very, very overgrown. A lot of trees, very thick roots that you can tell as you're kind of coming upon this. So we'll probably have to, and there's some hills and some little ruts here and there. You'll definitely have to probably, looking at this, will everyone make perception checks for me, please.
16.
That's a 3. I am using
Dust in the
digital
eyes.
dice.
That's an 11.
Okay, all right.
Wait, I'm conscious at this point.
You are
right?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're
you
fine.
woke-
They
you
were
woke up,
they were
yeah.
able to get you back on your feet before
Every
even
time we
bringing you
freaking
back to
teleport.
Yeah, we
I'm
took a
either-
long. We also took a long rest.
I'm either throwing up or I'm passing out. It's fine.
We're also level 8 now, so don't forget to.
No, you're not.
God damn it!
Yeah. No.
How dare you?
Okay, so anyone with Jurble, I think you were Jurble, you got you're a little distracted. Your horse kind of whinnies a bit and kind of jostles, and you're trying to calm down the horse.
What's wrong, Grumble?
You just like scratch my ear.
So, but anyone with a 13 or over would probably would notice this kind of the roots, the thick roots as you get into the forest that you can kind of see as you're peering into this, and can probably assume that you might have to get off of your horses to proceed. I mean, you could stay on your horses, but some of the tree limbs look a little bit low, so you would have to make a few more like survival checks, as well as trying to get the horses over the roots and the ruts. So
you're saying the horses can make it, but we'd be delayed, or?
Yes, it would also be. Well, I mean, I don't think it'd be any slower than walking with your horse. But what I'm saying is, you're going to have to make more survival checks if you stay on your horses. Possibly twice as many. Simply because of the low branches and also because of the roots that are sticking up and some ruts that you can see, or at least that you can kind of see as you're looking into the beginning of this forest.
But they can still come with us. We're not like.
Oh, no. Yeah. No, you can walk with your horse. You can lead
Okay.
it. You do have little leads on your horses. So
After all
We
that,
just gotta
abandon
get off,
them.
pick them up, and put them in our horse pockets.
there you go.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Bye, Jessica.
Equipped
D&D.
horse.
Yeah.
I do have a bag of colding. Does that help?
No, it does not. I mean,
okay.
if you want to,
After
keep
all that
snacks
time trying to
cool.
get them watered and everything, you're just gonna be like, here.
It was to keep them hydrated
God,
while we
son of
flash
a-
froze them.
But then you're gonna water them and freeze them.
Well, maybe if you
not
water
water, just
them
they'll
at
fit,
the
they'll
lake.
fit.
Right, water them at the lake. Maybe
Pivot.
once you let them loose, they'll go and back to the lake, since that was their last watering place.
They'll wait for us by the portal.
I am kidding. Okay, just to make it clear, you're not. You don't. I mean, if you want to, you can let your horse go free, absolutely. But that's not what I'm telling you to do. I'm saying that you can lead them with you as you walk through this forest. So it seems.
Jurble cares too deeply for Grumble at this point.
All right. So is everyone
I will
getting off of their
carefully lead her.
horses to start leading the forest? Yes, Tegan. I see your
No,
hand.
I mean, yes,
You're going to get off the horses.
I'm
Okay.
getting off my horse.
Definitely
Yeah,
get off
I
his
think
horse.
with the armor and everything and just how the forest looks, Pyxrin would definitely hop off, but she'd want to be the last person if Keegan's gonna be in the front or the middle, she'd be in the back.
Can I watch something?
No.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Let's see here. So as you are, you get up to this forest and you start getting off your horses, you hear a rumble of thunder. And those of you that got, say, above like 18 perception earlier would probably kind of recognize this as you can kind of feel it in the air that it might be about ready to rain.
Negative side effects.
Sky starts darkening above you.
Negative side effects.
Looking out back towards, say, where you just came from where like the lake the lake was, and also Relask, it looks sunnier out there. This storm seemed to kind of be just over this one area almost, which is strange, but yeah. So, as the group of you get off the horses and start leading them through, everyone make, let's see here, you've had these horses since, everyone make animal handling checks with advantage, please.
15.
18.
14.
22.
Okay.
My horse hates me.
Oh no, what did you get?
Well, I got an 11.
Okay. Alright.
With advantage?
Yeah, did you roll with advantage?
I did. But
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, everyone did pretty okay. I mean, everyone's able to lead their horse. It's not that hard of a task. You're not asking them for that much.
It secretly hates me.
Pyxrin, you are leading your horse, and it starts to kind of buckle back a bit. Like it doesn't want to go into the forest, but you are able to kind of pull on it a bit, and it eventually starts walking with the group. Yeah. Oof. Okay. All right. Uh-huh. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, it continues to give you some issues, Pyxrin. Your poor Pyxrin always has a hard time with everything, I feel. You're having a hard time getting it.
Horse.
Yeah. It's kind of like, prancing back a bit, acting like it doesn't want to go, but you're able to get it through. It's just a bit more of a struggle than everyone else is having. All right. So, as you enter into this forest, it definitely, looks as thick as what it looked like from the outside. Above you, you see these trees just kind of canopy and almost completely blocking out the sky. You do hear the sound of rain as it starts downpouring. You don't get a lot of it from under these trees, but you do get every little bit, you'll get like a trickle from leaves. But it's kind of that annoying trickle to where like it's not just one drop, it's like a few leaves like giving some water, and so it's like, little pores. So here and there you'll get kind of like hit in the face with like, a stream of water. And it's enough to like not make the ground, which is of course, mostly dirt and grass and some rock, not enough to really make it muddy, but just enough to where you might hit, like if there's an area with some extra leaves in it that gets wet, it will be a little bit slippery. You also have the thick roots that you have to kind of step over. You hear general wildlife, I guess. Every once in a while you might hear a odd rustle in the foliage around you. That doesn't sound... It sounds a little bit bigger than, say, like a squirrel or a smaller creature. It sounds like it might be something a little bit bigger. But you don't, just with your regular, just kind of glancing around at your first entering here, you don't see anything that's immediately threatening. And also some vines kind of hanging down from the tree canopy as well. Everyone, yeah, so are you just, like, there's no clear path in this forest. So everyone make survival checks for me, please. As you're trying to get your way not only through and find your way through the forest, but also just navigating all of these different things.
$19.
10.
13.
Okay.
I said I was getting new
19.
dice. I'm getting new dice.
Okay.
12.
All right. Oh.
I'm just having a bad day, you guys.
Okay, so Pyxrin,
It's okay.
not only are you having to like maneuver all of this, but you're also kind of trying to guide your horse, who is still being stubborn about walking through this thicket. Ren and Jurble, as you're kind of, trying to maneuver, you're having a hard time, like, kind of losing your sense of direction as you're getting deeper. Thankfully, like you have Tegan and Zephyr, and actually let me okay. Yeah, you have Tegan, Zephyr, and Ren, who seem to be navigating pretty well in the forest. So you're able to follow them. But as you're trying to keep your eyes on them, you trip over a root. Or, you know, you just get kind of, or slip on some leaves and a little bit of mud that's formed from the water that's dripped through the canopy. It's a little disorienting for both of you. And Pyxrin, you're getting disoriented because you're having to keep an eye on your horse and you're having to keep an eye on yourself. And, yeah, but Tegan and Zephyr, I would say, because I'm pretty sure you roll pretty good perception checks before, you do notice that they're having a little bit of trouble as they're, making their way through.
Negative side effects.
I don't like horses now. Come on.
Tegan will drift back. I guess.
You just got to be gentle.
I
with the
want to
horse.
help you.
No, Grumble, don't bite. Gotta be gentle with the horse. Don't bite.
Tegan will drift back to where Pyxrin is and like put his horse near Pyxrin's horse because sometimes horses like to be.
Okay, make a just a straight D20 roll for me, Tegan.
Sure.
Oops.
20.
Tegan kills the horse with an act 20.
Oh no.
Guess what? That 20.
Woo.
That would be good if
The
I
horse is
if
slowing
I
us
wasn't
down.
if I wasn't trying. Okay, so your horse seems to know what you're asking it to do, Tegan. As you kind of place it beside Pyxrin's horse, it kind of nuzzles up against it and tries to like guide it forward a bit. Pyxrin's horse is having none of it. It rolled a 4.
Little shit.
Pyxrin's horse is it's almost like it takes like 4 steps forward and takes like 1 step back. It's a very slow progression, but there is a little bit of progression. You hear another roll of thunder, and it almost seems to, even though you have a canopy above that's blocking out the rain, the thunder almost seems to kind of get into like into this thicket and just kind of like bounce off of the trees to where it sounds like it's coming from all around you. And oh my gosh.
I am not going to get stomped by a horse. I am not going to get stomped by a horse. I'm not going to get stomped
No,
by
you're
a
gonna
horse.
get kicked.
So as
Shush, Jurble.
So as the
Get
group
your
of you kind of readjust yourselves after looking back at Silver and Pyxrin and the rest of them, make a fresh survival roll for me as you continue forward.
All of us or just
All of you.
Okay.
Every single one of you.
I guess it's 1 better with my new die. It's a 14, no, 13.
Bless.
One worse. 9.
Oh,
Dirty 20.
okay.
18.
Okay.
The amount of times Zephyr and Gibble have got dirty 20s.
It's disgusting.
I find it sus.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. All right.
Forsaken Among Us edition.
Oh my god, Stephanie. Okay, Ranerius. So the rest of the group, you were able to kind of push your way forward a bit. Ranerius, you and Ren, actually, uncharacteristically, Ren's having a little bit of trouble. He seems to be kind of, his mind seems to be kind of on Mags, and Mags, let's see. Let's see, Mags. So he seems to be kind of almost wordlessly communicating with Mags for a moment, and then Mags starts kind of going in a direction, which is kind of in the direction where Zephyr, Pyxrin, and Tegan are heading. So Mags seems to kind of know the way. Ren starts to kind of follow Mags. Ranerius, you find yourself kind of, as the rest of the group move forward, you find yourself kind of starting to fall behind. To the point to where it's almost like you immediately lose sight of them. And then, as you're standing there trying to figure out which way, did they go that way? Was it over here? You start hearing whispers. Make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
As I do lose sight altogether, I am going to call out.
Hello? Where'd you guys go?
That is a 15 on a wisdom save.
Okay, alright. So the rest of you, okay. The whispers kind of whisper around you, but they don't really, you can't hear anything, and they seem to kind of go in and out and eventually fade a bit. Tegan, Zephyr, and Pyxrin, I would say the three of you would hear Ranerius is kind of distant call. You look behind you and you swore that he was just there, but he is not.
All right. I'll motion to Pyxrin, and I'll sort of like slowly backtrack towards the voice, but trying to keep Pyxrin and Zephyr in my line of sight as I backtrack.
Okay.
Looking for Ranerius.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
24.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to, you kind of go back a bit, Tegan, and you kind of see Ranerius through some trees.
I'll motion to him to see if he sees me before he yells.
Do I see him?
Make a perception check for me, Ranerius, please.
Eight.
You... No, you don't. You're looking around and you still... Where could they have gone?
All right. Step 2. If I see, he's not seeing me, I will pick up a rock, like a small-sized rock, and throw it in his general direction.
Oh god.
Ranerius...
Like this way.
Ranerius...
Nat 20 to the head.
Ranerius, make a wisdom saving throw this time at disadvantage.
Okay.
And
11.
Okay. Ranerius, this rock hits you. And for a moment, it hits you right in the side of the head, actually. For a moment, you... And it's a bit... I mean, I would guess it's probably like, what, a pebble, Tegan? Yeah. So, I mean, it doesn't, like... I mean, you know, it pings. Like, you know, it stings a bit, but, like, nothing to take off hit points or anything. You feel the rock hit the side of your head, and you suddenly feel a little bit lightheaded and a little bit dizzy. The voices, the whispering immediately returns, and you start hearing they're after us. They're out to get us. And these voices kind of interweave as they kind of whirl around you. It's hard to make them out, but you're able to make out that, and you're able to make out, we have to protect ourselves. They just want to kill us. And as you... I can't. And for you suddenly start to feel a little bit scared, Ranerius. Like, is someone attacking you? Is someone... Are they attacking you? You know, what was that, a rock or was it a spell? And suddenly you see kind of in your mind kind of images of soldiers just kind of chasing after you. How do you want to respond?
So, can I discern the direction of where those soldiers might be versus where the direction of the rock?
It's more or
Where that
less
came
that
from.
you're kind of you fear the soldiers might be surrounding you even though you can't see them. It's almost like you expect them to be behind every tree. You expect them to be, it's almost like you had been running from them and you were just trying to hide, but you expect them to be finding you at any moment.
I'm going to I'm going to say to my horse, we need to move faster, horse. Let's go. And I'm going to shout out, you don't want to do this. I'm a dangerous man. Save yourselves.
Does Tegan hear this?
Yeah, I would say that you probably hear that, Tegan.
I will look around and see if I see anything else in the forest besides.
Make a fresh
Ranerius.
Perception check for me,
Okay.
please.
I draw my wand of wonder.
Oh,
Okay.
that's nice.
Yes?
Total 6.
Okay.
Natural
No,
one.
you don't. You don't. You hear the voice, Tegan, from your perception check before, but you look around and you don't. It just looks like trees. Jurble, what are you doing right now? Are you just kind of standing, waiting for Tegan?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you'd said I didn't hear
Right.
Ranerius cry out.
Right. Nope. You did not.
So
You make
guess
a
I'm just-
you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please,
Ah.
due to your condition. The rest
my
of you,
condition.
Zephyr, Pyxrin, Jurble, you feel and probably Tegan too, your pendants start getting a little bit warm.
Up 15, my wisdom save.
Okay. Wow.
Zephyr will draw his sword.
Pyxrin's going to drop the reins from her horse
Mm-hmm.
and swing her shield back onto her arm and then draw her sword.
Okay. All right.
All right, just to get an idea, what's the distance to Ranerius and what's the distance back to Pyxrin?
Well, you don't know to Ranerius because you can't see him.
I thought I laid eyes on him. I heard him.
You heard him. You didn't roll well enough to see him. The back to the group, back to Pyxrin, Zephyr, and Jurble. I mean, it depends. Like, how far did you walk away? Like, how far would you have walked away from them? I mean, that was your decision, and that was your move.
Probably about.
Oh, wait, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Tegan.
Okay.
Probably about. Unless the elevation changes, probably about 30 feet. You know, just so I can look back and see Pyxrin, and look, you know, as I look forward, trying to.
Okay, you're at the same, so that's how far you are from the group, unless they've moved, which I think that they stayed where they were.
Right.
Yeah. Jurble, you, sir. Oh, I think you got in my closet. Great. Jurble, you, as I said, your pendant gets a little bit hotter. Also, Ranerius, your pendant is, I mean, you can tell that your pendant is really hot right now. But you're so, I would say that you're so into, like, what you're imagining is happening. You probably don't realize, like, even recognize, like, what's going on with that. Jurble, you start feeling that pain in your side, in your wound. And you start hearing the voices again. It reminds you, since you experienced this before, it reminds you of what happened on the bridge back before you got to the Empire. they're just surrounding you, and you feel a sudden urge to just stop. I mean, you were stopped before, but you get off your horse.
I thought I was leading my horse.
Oh, that's right. You are leading your horse. I'm sorry. That's a DM issue.
I get on my horse.
No.
That's a personal.
You just kind of okay. So we'll say that you just kind of stand there, and kind of lose sense of even what you're doing here. You you lose sense of what you're even doing here. You look at these people around you, and in your mind, you kind of wonder, well, where are the mages? Where are they at? And when will they? When will they come after me? What are we going to do? These are the questions that run through your mind as you're standing there, almost like, where am I? Over to Ranerius. Make another wisdom saving roll for me, please. With disadvantage since you're in the state that you are.
Nice. 16.
Okay. Just as it started, and you said you whipped out your wand of wonders, correct? You whipped out your wand.
Yes.
Yep.
I did indeed.
Yes, you did indeed.
Flipped open that robe, whipped out that wand.
With wand of wonders in hand, and as you're standing there ready, did you get it on your horse?
No,
Okay,
I just started
okay.
leading it faster.
Okay. With wand of wonder in hand, and you're leading it. You know, you were leading it through the thicket in a specified direction. You start to kind of. Wait a minute. What is this? Like, why am I ready to fight? You start to gain your senses back. And start to just kind of, not even remembering exactly, like it all seems very fuzzy of what just happened and the thoughts that you were just thinking. You do hear a bit of whispering still kind of swirling in the air around you, but less of a distinction of what they're saying to you. You do immediately kind of recognize that your pendant is pretty hot. Not scalding yet, but you can definitely feel it through your clothing.
I want to. I can grab my pendant, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to try and use the party chat, whatever we're calling it,
Okay.
and just say, "I'm not sure where you guys are. Are you all okay?"
You hear him. Except Jurble.
I'll grab my pendant, say yes, I can hear you, and I'm just lagging back to see if I can find you. Where are you?
Negative side effects?
I don't exactly know where I am, but something hit me.
That was me. I threw a rock.
Oh,
Hell's wrong with you?
Negative side effects?
from knowing now that Tegan threw the rock, would I have an idea of what direction to go?
Make a survival check for me, please.
4.
No. You definitely start in a direction that you think the rock is coming from. We'll say that it takes you a few minutes before you see Tegan through the trees. You wandered away farther than what you would have thought that you could, but you see him in the distance far in the trees. Do you walk towards?
Yes.
Okay. as you walk towards, you hear, and Tegan would hear this too, as well as Pyxrin and Zephyr. You hear a growling, a very low guttural sound. Starts off a little faint at first, but grows a bit, and you hear a rustling in the foliage as soon as I find this creature.
I will, if there's a tree near,
Mm-hmm.
I will immediately tie my horse down
Okay.
to the tree, and I'll sort of motion to the others to do the same.
Sure.
Jurble, make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Picture's like, fuck your horse. That thing can die at this point.
So you do not tie your horse to a tree.
No.
Okay.
Because she had let go of it and she
Okay.
completely forgotten about the horse
Sure.
at this point.
Okay.
I will tie my horse down.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Unless, like, the fight breaks out while I'm tying my horse down, and then I'll avert
Probably
my
tie-
attention.
Yeah. She push her horse.
Jurble,
Good
you suddenly kind of get a sharp kind of headache, but you start noticing everyone tying their horses to trees. Do you tie your horse to a tree?
Yes.
Okay.
Grumble is my utmost priority.
Okay. All right. Okay. Great. I would say that Ren didn't have a horse, right? He was riding Max.
I tie it to nothing.
All right. And as y'all are, quickly tying the horses, and you turn and start looking around, trying to make something out, you hear another low guttural growl, and another kind of push through some foliage, and in between Ranerius and the rest of you, and you see Ranerius kind of like, as he ties his horse, really quickly, you can see him through the trees, and in between that distance, you see something strange move into that kind of line of sight that you have in between the group of you. It almost seems at first like a bush is moving, but no, as you're looking closer, you can see this kind of viney brownish claw kind of go against the ground, and with the talons planting into the ground, the dirt beneath it, and you see this kind of massive form kind of move out from the trees, with almost like decaying. It reminds you of maybe like if you've ever seen like a decaying forest or a decaying part of the forest where everything is brown and mushy from rain and from different elements. It seems like it's almost just a mass of this that moves. And as it steps out, it kind of looks towards Tegan, Zephyr, Pyxrin, and Jurble. And you see this kind of mouth kind of gape open with these teeth, and it lets out a louder guttural growl again. And everyone roll for initiative.
Okay.
I will ask what you got in a second, so give me one moment.
Initiative.
So, let's see here.
Natural one.
Oh boy, give me 1 second.
Oh gosh.
Let's
Wait, you have
These
inspiration.
switch dice. No,
I mean-
Tegan got it.
No.
No, Ranerius took it from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rolled.
Oh,
Can I
right.
use that?
If he wanted to use it.
I mean, not that it would help on one, but
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Okay.
Save it.
Ooh.
a D8 now?
Yes. Okay, so...
18 plus 4, 22.
Okay, give me one moment. I will
Alright.
go by and ask what y'all got in a second. Just
Alright.
getting this one's rolling.
But if you hear growling in the background of mine, that's That'll be your creature.
Great. All right. So, Ranerius, what was your roll again?
3.
Okay. So what do you have here? Okay, that's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Jurble, what was your roll?
Natural 1, so it's a +3 is a 4.
Okay.
Twinsies.
Oh
gosh.
Okay, I'm going to the digital dice. I'm just like gonna get rid of all my physical dice right now.
Zephyr, what was your roll?
30-20.
30,
Again.
20.
I don't know why.
Filthy 20. It's a
Tegan, what was your roll?
22, 18 plus 4.
All right. And Pyxrin.
9.
I'm
Very grouchy creature.
Okay.
Give him a Snickers.
How
Okay.
many? He's got a big mouth.
All right.
Like
So,
whole bag full.
let's see here. Give me 1 sec. Let me just read this really quick.
That's been Jurble's problem this entire time. He just hasn't had a Snickers. You give him a Snickers and it's like, oh, he's actually like an elf. Just not-
I knew it. Got a bug.
Aww.
He's pretty gay, but he sounds like he's constipated.
Oh, I thought he was like crying,
baby.
like he was whining about something.
He's like,
Oh, okay. All right. So,
This is not how you play games.
Tegan, you are first, and Zephyr, you are next.
Okay.
So you see this thing kind of, it's just stepped out right now. It's growling, this guttural growl at your side, and then it kind of looks across the way. Wait a minute, let me get actual things on the map here. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
All right. So
Meh.
meh. You know, I just set up everything. It's okay. We don't need to put anything up here. So it's all right.
I just
Okay.
realized I have to pay attention because I didn't
Oops. Oh.
participate in the last battle, so it's like, oh wait, no, I can actually think now.
Let's go over
I can
to
do
your
things.
battle screen. Okay. All right. So
Battle.
we will. Let's see. Let's put you guys over here. All right. And Ranerius is 19, 15, 15, 40. Ranerius, you are over here.
Well, you really.
Oh,
tricked
you
me
are.
there.
Let's see here. We'll have you right there. Make sure you can still see it. Okay. And remember, you can pin the map as well to
Yeah,
make it larger
that's
for
right.
you.
I was like, oh,
That way you're
still
not
have to
having to
turn my-
squint. We'll say I don't have the creature, but I do have an owlbear here, so we will use the owlbear
Hey.
as representation.
That shrubbery looks like an owlbear.
Is it a large creature? In other words, is it that big?
It is good question. Yes, it is a large fiend. Yeah.
Oh, it's a what?
Wait, it's a fiend?
So what?
Sure, it's not a plant.
All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Who am I
Let your
missing?
fireball go.
Oh, okay. Jurble. Okay, well, actually, that's. Let's see, Tegan. Okay. Alright. Tegan, actually, you were kind of in front since you were. Or no, you went to hide behind a. No, you would hide up your horse to a tree, that's right. Alright, and y'all can see all of those. Wonderful. Make sure chat can see all of those. Great. Okay, alright. Sorry about that. Alright, so Tegan, you are first, and then Zephyr on deck.
Okay. Let's see. I will cast fairy fire on the creature. which
Okay.
is- let me just read that off just so you are aware.
Yes, thank you.
I create a 20-foot cube within the range as that outlined. So that'll be a 20-foot cube would be, I guess, 4x4 around,
Okay.
centered on him.
Okay.
The creature is outlined in blue, green, or violet. We'll go with violet. Why not? And any creature in the area of that 4x4 cube is outlined in light, and if it fails a dexterity saving throw. Oh, it's outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. And for the duration, objects infected creatures shed dim light for a 10-foot radius. Okay. So any attack roll against the affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it. And
Cool.
the creature cannot benefit from going invisible.
Cool. And let me see. Let me pull my notes. Against spells. Okay, so it has to make a saving throw, dexterity.
Yes. Yep.
That is a 21.
That succeeds. Now, any creature in the area when the spell's cast is also outlined in light. Oh, the only. Help me out here. It says any creature in this area when the spell's cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw.
Right.
So the only thing he doesn't have is he's not outlined in light. We still have advantage against attack. On
Blue,
attack.
green, or violet light. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in line if it fails a dexterity saving throw.
For the duration.
I think it has for the duration if it doesn't fail the dexterity. I mean, if it saves on the dexterity, then
Okay, so.
Yeah,
Okay.
if it's saved, I think it's good.
yeah.
Okay, so it's not affected at all.
Mm-mm.
Okay, that was a waste. Okay.
Hey,
that
you
back
take
on the shelf.
chances. You take
Put that on the
chances.
shelf. Yeah. Okay, and I will move.
If he wouldn't have saved,
Yeah.
and
everybody would
I
get
will say
advantage.
he did have advantage too because that's a
Especially
creature
special-
thing.
special.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, I will move as far west as I can.
Okay. All right. So as far west as you can.
He's off the map.
I mean, you can go off the map completely. So you're going to go a full 30 feet away.
Yeah, 35. Yeah, that's fine.
35. Okay.
Well, I
So
won't
I
go
just see
off the map.
Tegan run past me. Just
I won't go off the map. I will stay.
okay.
I'll keep him in longbow range, which is for me that's pretty.
So we'll put you
Like
right there.
That's
okay.
fine. Yeah.
So you can still see yourself.
And that will be bonus action hide.
Okay. I would say with the large amount of trees here, that's no problem.
Okay. I am hid.
With your class.
Yeah.
All
Alrighty.
right. Is that all for your turn, Tegan?
Yep.
Okay. So Zephyr, it is your turn.
Okay. Let's see here. Zephyr's gonna walk up and attack it with his fancy new sword.
Okay. So you're just walking right up to it 5 feet.
Yes.
Okay.
With your demon sword?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So let me pull up
God.
stats here. Okay. Cool. All right. So you are attacking. So make your attack roll, please. And then you get the +2.
Yep. That's a 23 to hit.
I'm going to assume that hits. Sorry, I'm like switching between two different things here. Yes, it does hit.
Okay. You want me to roll normal longsword damage?
Yes, you'll be well, it's the 1d8 slashing for the long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for the long sword, and then you get +2 to damage as well.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So yeah, that's 8 damage.
All right, so 8 damage, and let's see here. Let me just give me a couple of seconds. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll say. We'll just leave that be for right now. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points to quick cast. Sorry, hang on. A spell. Oh yeah, Zephyr will go boom, boom, and use Thunder Wave.
Nice. Okay.
So it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. All right. That is a 14 total for
That
saving throw.
is not successful.
Okay.
So it takes 8 thunder damage,
Okay.
and I'm gonna angle it so it's not heading right towards Ranerius, but more let's see, it's like southeast. It gets pushed 10 feet.
Gets pushed 10 feet. All right, so that's 5.
Into
and
Ranerius.
that's 10.
No, not into Ranerius. Diagonal.
Diagonally? Okay.
Southeast. Yeah.
All
there
right.
you go.
All right. Okay, so yeah, Ranerius, well, even as where you're standing, you kind of see this, you see Zephyr kind of step up to it, and the creature bellows out as he hits it with the long sword, and you see it kind of being pushed as he does his thunder spell gets pushed diagonal from you. So you feel this kind of like rush of wind as it gets pushed, kind of in that direction. Some leaves kind of blow up. The creature at this moment is going to roar out. And that deep guttural growl turns more into this, not a scream, but this kind of almost sounding like a hawk, but so the screech, but you almost hear this kind of gurgling sound coming from its throat as well. And it kind of stomps its like long clawed feet into the ground again with some dust that pops up. And it lets that screech out into like towards the trees, and the lot of you almost feel like the earth beneath you rumbles just a bit. And let's see here. It's not at a point to do that, so it is now the beast's turn. Okay, alright, okay. So, it is going to, let's see here. Let's see, 4, 8. Okay. It is going to, step back towards you, Zephyr. And as it does so, it doesn't really step towards you. It kind of almost leaps back right in front of you, to where it is, just almost less than 5 feet from you, or, from your face. It's leaning in. And you can smell, Zephyr, that kind of rotting decay as it does so. And it is going to reach out one of its front clawed feet towards you and kind of rear it back. And that is a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
And
Even with all your fancy armor?
Hey, my AC is only 21.
I was gonna say that, yeah. It's pretty high. It's pretty high. 3. Alright, so that is 10 slashing damage against you, Zephyr. And also, please make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Constitution saving throw. Where did you go? Nat 20.
Okay, you save, so you're good.
But
You
you said 10 slashing, right?
Yes, the still the 10 slashing. As the claws kind of land into your legs, Zephyr, you feel kind of a small kind of well, not small, but you feel a stinging sensation as they kind of claw into your skin, and the stinging sensation stays there even after the claws leave. I mean, you do have a gash there, but it's almost like you still have like nettles in your flesh or thorns. But you don't feel anything else like take hold or anything. So yes, and so now it is going to actually, since it's right there in front of you, Zephyr, I'm going to go after you again and try that again. Oof, and that's not going to hit. That is a 14 to hit, which we know that misses. So it tries to swipe at you again with one of its claws, Zephyr, but you're able to dodge out of the way just in time. Again, that kind of like whiff of decay hitting your nose as you do so. All right, so it is, let's see, Pyxrin's turn, and then Jurble.
Shit, that kind of changes my original plan a little bit. How much damage did he take?
I think 10 points.
10 slashing.
Yeah, Zephyr took 10.
I'm gonna ask you a question, Zephyr, real quick.
How attached are you to your character?
Okay, so it's not horrible.
Oh, you...
Yeah, I mean, I know.
Okay.
She is going to move to Zephyr. Use her movement.
Okay.
Use her how long does that last? It doesn't last very long. Take out a pair of the rings that she had gotten and puts one on her right hand and one, or at least attempts to put one on one of Zephyr's feathers, I guess,
Okay.
if you will. And
He's got hands.
okay, well, I don't know. Some people are different with their characters. So feathers, hands. So she's gonna put one on one of your fingers and say for protection and cast a warding bond.
Okay.
Nice.
So pretty much stay at least within 60 feet of me. 1+ bonus to AC, saving throws,
Nice.
resistant to damage. And if you take damage, I take damage. We're
Okay.
connected and shit.
Bring it on.
Besties.
Stitch that on a pillow. Freaking
Ooh, that's cool.
Scubby.
So all the damage against him is half.
Yeah.
Pretty
And
great.
sorry, I had so many things in my head. I had an original plan, and then it got.
Don't you love it?
Hold on. It's 3rd level.
Totally.
Up to nope. So that is her action. Her bonus action. She's actually going to give Ranerius. She's going to yell out towards Ranerius and give him bardic inspiration.
Nice.
Let me roll. For
Okay. Hey, Justice.
that. 1d6.
Come back.
6. So you can. Yeah. So that was 10 movement, right? Is that 10? 5, 10. I think that was 10.
Yeah, it was
for
10
me,
movement.
so
Yes, sorry.
she's going to try to, if she can, to drag Zephyr away
Okay.
back towards where she
Um,
was. If she's able to.
I only took damage.
Still going to drag you away.
Yeah, make a so you're going to move another 10 feet.
Yeah.
Make a strength check for me, please.
Strength check. Where's my strength? Enter. At least I try. I don't know. It's a 12.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're able to it takes a lot, but you're able to drag him back, we'll say 5 feet.
Drag you by the hands.
Yeah, so you're able to drag him back 5 feet.
That'll end my turn.
Okay. So next is Jurble and then Ranerius. And then it's back at the top of the order.
Jurble will just pull out his longbow and shoot it. That is a dirty 20. Yay!
Nice. Okay.
Does that hit?
It does hit, yes.
Okay. Just making sure. That is 10 damage.
All right.
And then we get a second attack. And I will do the same thing. Ooh, that's a 26.
That hits.
Forget real dice. I'm using D&D Beyond digital dice from now on.
How'd it
And
get
that
you?
is 7 damage, and that's piercing damage.
Okay. All right.
No, I think that's it for me. Yeah. This isn't a surprise attack on him. He doesn't see me, right? Does he see me?
No. I mean, yes, he does see you.
Thought I'd ask.
He's
Okay.
looking right in your direction.
Wait, I'm
Alright.
behind everybody. Knows okay,
All right.
no.
So is that
I'm
it for
done.
your turn?
Yes, I believe so.
All right. Cool. So it is Ranerius' turn, and then Tegan.
All right, so I am going to back up to the west about 30 feet, and then I will cast Web.
You're moving where? An additional 30 feet?
30 feet west,
Okay.
so away from the owlbear,
All right.
or the shambling whatever it is.
All right. We'll move you to the edge of the map over here. Okay.
And then I cast Web.
Okay. And all right. Cool.
So Web will be in a 4x4 square. centered on just to the southeast of that thing. So if you were to draw a 4x4 square, our enemy would reside in the upper left quadrant.
I have something for this if I can find it.
Hey.
Do I? Did I? I know I cut a piece that was like, I cut a piece of like netting that was 4x4. The question is if I can find it. Okay. So you want it, so where did you want it positioned? Not directly on top of him?
On top of him, yes.
Right,
But
correct.
so that he is in the northwestern quadrant of it.
Okay. Alright, so you want it like this? Like
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
A legit web. Nice.
Alright, so he is webbed down in that 4x4 square around him, or kind of like on the edge of him.
Sweet. On his turn, he'll have to make a dex save.
Okay, cool. Oh, sorry. And that's for the web spell, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Well, all right. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
All right. Cool, cool, cool. It is Tegan's turn and then Zephyr.
Okay.
I will
hold
say that before you go, Tegan, as we get to the top of the round, the creature is going to look down at its wounds that it's received and look around at the web around it and just scream out with that terrifying screech again that seems to rumble the ground beneath your feet. You almost can see its eyes glow a little bit red. Go ahead.
All right. Tegan will take out his longbow
Mm-hmm.
and fire it. And since he is firing from a hidden position, that's an advantage. Uh, 26 to hit.
Yes, that would hit.
All right. And first the normal piercing damage, and then sneak attack. Oh, thanks a lot. 5 piercing damage, 1 plus 4.
Yeesh.
And then the other is sneak attack damage.
Give me 1 second. One.
Okay.
So sorry, the cat was tearing out something and trying to eat it, so I thought I should stop that. All right, so I'm so sorry, Tegan. So what are you doing?
He took 5 piercing from
Okay.
the arrow, and now the sneak attack damage. 9 sneak attack damage for a total of 14.
All right, okay. Anything else for your turn?
Bonus action hide.
All right, great. Zephyr, it is your turn.
Excellent. Excellent. Zephyr's gonna use quickened spell, namely goodness. Oh, right. Shield of Faith on, well, no, that's silly. Zephyr will use Dragon's Breath. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't do that. Zephyr goes rawr. And actually, I don't have to cast that as a clicking thing, so I mixed my things up.
You can walk up and smack it without being caught in the web.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm goodness gracious, you're a mess. The owlbear thing. I'm trash talking it. Yeah, I'm gonna do spew acid breath out of my mouth. It's got to make a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 21.
Sad. Okay, it succeeds, but it takes half damage, which is 8.
Okay.
It would have been a total of 16. It takes 8 acid damage.
All right. Is that all for your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Big boy. Okay, so the beast, which, let's see here. 1 second.
We'll make a dexterity save. And I'm going to use Portent. That roll will be a 6.
Okay.
Nice. Super fake.
Okay. Actions I get strength. Spell this strength. Strength. Okay. Alright. So. If any bonus at speed attack rolls means a creature with advantage, and creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Creature's disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Okay. Alright, so it can still attack, it just can't move, which is interestingly enough.
It has reach. Ha ha ha. Does it? Does it have reach?
Give me 1 second. It does of 10 feet. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it can still go 10 feet, which that is Zephyr currently.
It'll have disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. And that is a 22 to hit. Actually, wait a minute. Disadvantage. Never mind. Let's see. It has to. Okay. No, actually, it doesn't hit. And that for a fact. So it tries to reach out and swipe you with the claw, Zephyr, but it whiffs. Doesn't quite reach far enough. Now, okay, so also
Zephyr's just gonna say,
hear,
"We can't right now."
You hear in frustration from not landing that claw attack, the creature screeches out again, and the ground rumbles even more under your feet. The smell of decay filling the air for all of you. It begins to, under this web, begins to rear back and struggle against it.
We could probably talk to him.
All of a sudden, it
Did Zephyr actually say that?
begins. You
Yes.
see this. Let's see here. Actually, I'm going to. 10, 15. You see this kind of sudden greenish cloud kind of almost seep from within it, and fill a 20-foot area all around it, as it slowly seeps out. You see it kind of forming around your feet, Zephyr, and kind of reaching out to Pyxrin as well, which I believe both of you, 5, 10, 15. Oh, and also to Jurble. Jurble, as you're standing there behind Pyxrin and Zephyr, you see this kind of green cloud seep towards you and kind of grow and grow as the creature just begins to do that kind of guttural growl again. Its eyes glowing redder and redder. Let's see here. The three of you, so Zephyr, Pyxrin, and Jurble, give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
That's a 15.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
$12.
All right. Jurble and Pyxrin. Zephyr, you again feel that kind of, like in the wound in your leg, you feel that kind of needle poking that you felt earlier, but you don't feel anything else. Pyxrin and Jurble, you suddenly, it starts feeling like needles are prickling your skin. And you feel a sudden kind of cough rise in your chest, and your breathing get a little bit constricted. Let's see here. Okay, so you are both poisoned, taking 3 poison damage at this time. As long as you're not immune, which I don't think that either of you are.
I thought that. Yeah.
Zoom
That was
chat.
phenomenal.
Zoom chat.
man.
All right, so let me make sure that's all that there is for this.
Yeah, I forget. We take 3 damage now. But
Yeah, you take three damage and poison damage. Yes,
And rounds after.
you are effectively poisoned. Okay, got that. So the creature is going to try to reach out to you again, Zephyr, since you're the only one in the area that it can reach. And actually, okay.
Disadvantage.
Okay, that one does not hit, so it whiffs again. And that one does not hit either. So
Times.
it tries to hit you a couple more times and whiffs. Doesn't quite make it, which only makes it screech out even louder than before.
Yay.
And it is that gives it Pyxrin's turn, and then Jurble.
Oy vey. This is going fantastically. God damn it. She is going to. Nope, that's the wrong one. Oh dear God. She's gonna go up and attack it with her sword.
Okay, and you do have advantage on that attack, since it's under the web.
Oh, yay! Yeah, I totally fall on my ass.
With advantage, even?
Oh, advantage.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm not even paying attention because I'm like engrossed in all like your descriptions of everything, and I'm just like, oh my God. Oh. Okay, 22. Does that hit?
It does hit, yeah.
Oh, so okay, it takes 7 damage plus 10 necrotic.
Okay.
And then I gain 10 temporary hit points since I rolled a 22.
That's nice.
All right.
And then I had something. She's going to use as a bonus action spiritual weapon.
Wonderful.
Because I have way too much fun with this. Is this also with advantage? Or
If it's an attack roll, yes.
How do I keep getting 22s?
It is.
Oh my god.
Boy.
Don't ask. Don't ask.
Don't ask.
Don't ask.
Don't ask. Don't ask. So she is, you know, it looks like a big giant hammer, but the handle is like completely sprinkles and
Yep.
stuff, and the top is a sweet roll.
Yep.
And she's gonna yell out as she casts that and have that attack the creature. It's like, sweet roll this.
Nice.
She's like, 8 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yes.
Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm still in shock.
You see this candy
she's
hammer.
gonna have it go right between the eyes
Okay.
while she says that.
Okay. All right. So you see this big candy hammer pound down in between the eyes of this, or what you would assume where the eyes might be, because it kind of has that. It has these like the leaves and the foliage, the dead foliage, kind of covering that area. But you see it kind of like smack right in the middle of the head, and almost like indent into the skull, or what might be a skull, whatever it is there. But you see kind of like everything kind of indent upon itself and all of this rotting foliage, and everything just kind of crumples to the ground. From what you can tell, it just looks like just a mess of just decaying, rotting leaves. But everyone make a perception check for me, please.
Too much sugar is bad for you.
Yes. That's what
That's
happens.
amazing.
That's what happens.
That's a 19 for Jurble.
Okay.
Is it perception?
Never using real dice again.
24. 19 plus 1.
Aw, I'm a little distracted and dazed from.
Sure, you're just so
I
excited.
rolled a 7. I'm just like.
Yes. Did everyone roll? All right. If you got, let's say, above a 12 or above, you would see kind of amidst this foliage, this pile of dead foliage that's now on the ground, a glimmer inside the foliage that catches your attention.
Where the body was, or just in general?
Where this foliage collapsed down. So it's not really a body that's left. It's more just like the decaying foliage that was covering the creature, or so it seems. But you see a bit of a silver glimmer as, you know, some raindrops hit it from above and a little bit of sunlight peeks through. Does anyone react?
I'm not touching it.
I'll walk about halfway and then point to Ranerius and say, maybe, is that magical?
I was about to check that out for myself. And I will cast Detect Magic
Okay.
as I walk forward.
Wait, what are y'all talking about? There's nothing there. Did you see the size of that?
Let me see here. Give me 1 second.
Am I still poisoned? Or does it go away when it dies?
I mean, you still feel the after effects of the poison, but technically it's not so poisoning you. Because as it died, the poison cloud died away as well. So,
I hawk it.
Yeah, so this weapon is, well, now you know what it is. What you see through is definitely magical. I was just trying to, I don't know. I'm so bad at, like, schools of magic. You can tell it's magical.
All right.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Is it bad or good magic? Oh, I guess that's not.
Not only something you can tell.
Yep.
It's kind of question to identify to find out.
You got to
so
get that one level of cleric before you can find that out, man.
While I see that's magic, do I detect any other magic around?
The dead foliage kind of illuminates a bit of magic, but besides that, not really. Other than you see a ton of magic coming from Zephyr. Zephyr is
Okay.
basically illuminating. Not him himself. A little bit him himself.
Right.
Mostly around his waist, where his longsword that he used in battle, that all of you would have noticed that had a slight glow to it. And also this blue pack that he's been carrying around, that you've probably noticed, is glowing like the sun with magic.
I'm going to take a look at Zephyr and then look back to the pile of creature, and just say, it's certainly magic. There is something magical in there.
Why are you glowing like a glow stick?
It's a sparkle?
Wait, do we all see the glowies, or is
No,
is
it's
that
just-
Ranerius?
It's just me.
I think it's just
Just-
Ranerius, yeah.
Ah, okay.
And
But
I'm asking if the magic weapon is it a sparkle? Reacting to what Ranerius said. It looks like it's magic. It's a sparkle?
All right.
I'm sure it yes, it probably does. It looks illuminated, correct?
I'm here if you need it.
Zephyr, make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Jurble knows he took the weapons, right? Jurble, because he tried to stop Zephyr.
I think we all do.
All right.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
It's not like a secret, is it?
No.
Like, I think
I guess it really depends on. I don't think so. Because like
Pyxrin knows.
You
She
saw.
sat up all night and looked at him with me.
Yeah, yeah. So I would assume that most of you know that there's something in that bag that he got from the house. There's something like wrapped up in that blue cloth that he got from the house, because you probably would have noticed him talking to the Fintons. You would have noticed Leighton kind of like giving him stuff in this like blue wrapped up piece of cloth. Huge. It's gigantic. And
Jurble would recognize
But
the
I definitely-
sword.
I
Yeah.
definitely knew the first sword.
you
So
definitely
I know
would
he
have
has the first
Jurble
sword.
would have recognized the sword that he was using, yes, because you saw it. You saw him holding it downstairs in the basement of the Fenton house.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
going to cast Mage Hand and
Okay.
grab the shiny thing out of the pile of.
Okay. As the mage hand moves over there and kind of sifts through, pushes through the dead, yeah, and brings it up, and it is you see this axe with a silver head and this handle that is made out of wood, and it looks more like a branch. You see pieces kind of twisted around each other. Looks almost like a branch on a tree grew an axe head on it, and then that was like cut off. Yeah.
Is it sparkle?
Zephyr, if you're
think so.
okay, I didn't know if you're asking me if you saw sparkling.
I'm asking
Oh,
the DM in this case.
No, it does not. It's not sparkling
Okay.
to you.
Zephyr's not interested.
I'm going to ask. Would anyone like to check this out? I think it has some magical properties, but I can't discern them all.
Jurble's gonna look at Zephyr, just and then
Zephyr rolls a 19 for Arcana.
Okay. All right. I mean, it's not identify. I mean, you can tell that it's magical. You can tell that it's a weapon
Arcana.
that needs attuned to. You can. Yeah, you would almost need to cast an identify spell to like find out the specifics.
Fair enough. In that case, we should all take a short rest, and someone should just focus on it.
well,
Does
before
anybody have a
before that,
pearl?
Jurble is gonna go near it and see if the key's reacting, if the wound's reacting, if anything.
No, I mean all of your keys are still just barely warm still.
Okay.
Very barely, but it doesn't get any worse, Jurble, and your wound doesn't hurt anymore. It looks very, as you step closer to it, it looks very rudimentally, but it looks strong. It looks sturdy. Looks like it'd probably be a good weapon for an axe. It's a battle axe, so.
Oh, is that a two-hander?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe battle axes are two hands.
Not gonna.
I love how the two ranged. Ooh, look at this battle axe.
Nothing for me here. Okay.
Here, let me see it.
I will make
I guess.
over.
No,
I mean,
Oh,
it's
wait,
a
did
battle
someone
axe
grab
is
it?
is a martial
no, I just came
melee
towards
weapon, versatile property. So I don't know.
Oh,
Versatile means it can be
Yeah,
thrown, right?
that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
No,
Yeah.
I thought it means you can wield one or two hands. but
When
you
I
get a bonus.
believe
Oh,
so.
yes, that's
yeah,
right,
not
that's right,
thrown,
yeah.
but yeah, it's so you can. It's not. You could hold it with two hands, I guess, if you really wanted to. If you really want to get into it, but you can hold it with just one hand too.
Goes without saying.
It goes without saying. Yeah.
Someone with more than a +1 strength would probably use it better than me.
Matt, can I see it?
Yeah, I mage handed over to Pyxrin.
What was your wisdom throw earlier, Zephyr? Your wisdom saving throw. Did you roll that?
Yeah, it was a 19.
Okay.
She actually starts giggling a little bit at the sight of the mage hand just along.
Yeah. Brings back memories. Pyxrin.
Ooh.
Whoa!
I'm just saying, y'all.
I don't know. I didn't even have to say it.
Hello, old
Extension
friend.
of our
Brings back
brains.
memories.
Very fond memories. And she's going to put. She's gonna sheath her sword and put her left hand on the handle and cast Identify.
Okay. All right. I am going to send you a private message, Pyxrin, of with a link that will take you to what you are looking at. And all the properties listed there are correct. Nothing's changed.
Tegan will just look around to make sure that nothing responds
Yeah, make a perception check, my friend.
to that screeching noise.
Sure. Make a perception check.
Finally, a normal one. 6 + 5, 11.
Okay. You don't see anything. It seems like maybe the smaller animals have moved out from the area, from all of the ruckus, but it seems okay. I mean, you still don't really know exactly, like, which way you're going to get out of here, but still have a little bit of walking to do, it seems. You don't see any clearings, but yeah.
Fair enough.
Zephyr, you, in your mind, you hear this, one of the voices you've heard before. So I see you're really doing this. You're really using the sword.
I need more clarification.
Right. Well, I guess soon you'll find out. You hear a bit of laughing as well. Not from the same voice, but from a female-sounding voice.
Thank you for facilitating that meeting. It was really helpful.
Is this all in Zephyr's head?
Yes, it's all in Zephyr's head. You're not hearing any of this. And you hear
I
a
just look over, see
there's
Zephyr standing there.
a
standing.
moment pause, Zephyr. So I guess you have to figure out if you want to help us or hurt us. Because we can help or hurt you.
I got your back.
Okay then.
I need more clarification.
You'll get it in time.
What's
Just
up?
help us and we'll help you.
What's up?
I'm going to private message you, Zephyr.
Yeah. Hopefully that's a gay.
Jonathan, I PM'd you on Zoom.
Yeah, I'm writing you back.
Okay, done. What did you say, Pyxrin? I'm sorry.
I was just telling Jonathan that I was DMing him.
Okay. Yeah, so you see Pyxrin kind of still looking at the axe and seems sharing some information with Jurble. Zephyr is over at the side talking to seemingly nothing. The sword attached to his belt glowing ever so slightly. Tegan and Ranerius, the two of you kind of look around and wonder which direction should we go next. And that's where we'll take our bio break. For those watching, we take an 8 to 10 minute bio break. So stay tuned, and we will be right back as soon as we can. Y'all got 10 minutes. We got a calendar now, remember.
Oh, dang it.
We are.
Oh man, I felt so bad.
Like they're
I was like,
Chernobyl cleanup workers.
Yeah.
It's just a monster drop.
Are you still laughing at us?
No. I'm sorry.
PTSD players.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna start eating cords.
Yeah, he does. He's gotten a lot better since he was a kitten, but
Nom nom nom. Electrical shocks. Cat.
I'm still finding things that my cat chewed up, and this is from the cat who's been gone
oh yeah.
since 2010,
Uh-huh.
and I'm still finding things he chewed up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I mean, he wasn't that bad about it. It was just like he would just like gnaw on a couple things, and so it's like every now and then I'll find like an old T-shirt that's like, why is the bottom? Oh.
Oh right. The cat. Yeah. I had a Bible that I used for a long time. It was my first cat. Just decided to just start. That I had it open on my bed, and he just decided to start like sharpening his claws into it. Yeah, so it was completely like most of Revelation was completely just in shreds. Oh, we're
Hey,
live.
Sword of the spirit, you know, gotta sharpen it.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. So we will go back into our preview. I'm going to bring this down. All right, so it looks like we're still waiting on Melissa to get back, but that's fine. Yeah. So I think we left it, Zephyr, you saw Zephyr kind of just talking to himself over to the side. Pyxrin and Jurble were kind of in a little, what I would assume like conversation over the axe that Pyxrin's holding. And Tegan and Ranerius, what you wanna try to figure out maybe where you need to go, or?
Yeah, I mean, I would probably, after everything was done, start untying my horse and start looking around and saying, okay, what do we pick up from here?
Okay, all right. So make a survival check for me.
All right.
I would do the same. I would also
Okay.
move closer to the group because I know I was a little bit away. When
You
that
were,
happened.
yes. So you
Things
will
fun,
move
but-
up. Okay, cool.
17 plus 2, 19.
Alrighty.
8. My trusty survival.
Yeah, Ranerius, you're feeling still a little bit kind of like disoriented from before, a little paranoid that's sticking around a little bit. And but Tegan, you you start looking around and you feel like going this way would be the best. Going more, you feel like you kind of might have a little bit of a kind of a handle on how the woods and like which way you came from, so you think that you kind of maybe know the direction that you need to go next. Pyxrin, was there anything that you wanted to do with the axe?
She would ask around if anybody had space to put it in their pack or hip or something.
Maybe like where they used to hold a head.
I mean, I guess I can take it.
There's a lot of stuff, so I think if she held it, it might
Okay.
encumber
All right.
her.
And you shared did you share the information with Jurble? Or are
Is
you
this axe
wanting
gonna make me
to,
wanna
or you
change
just, or you,
classes?
or are you just handing him the axe?
I'm just handing it to
Okay,
him, just
alright.
just for safekeeping.
That's fine. All right, so yeah. All right, so Jurble, you stick the axe away, and yeah. So, Tegan kind of feels like that he knows which way to go. So is the group going to Oh. Okay. Pyxrin, you go to look for your horse, and it's there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's there. I rolled for it. It rolled well, so it's still there.
Yeah.
It seems kind of strangely enough a little bit calmer than before.
Just gonna hesitantly and slowly just get back up on the horse.
Oh, you mean lead it, because y'all weren't riding it.
yeah.
You were just leading it.
Yeah,
Okay,
leading.
cool. Yeah, because the forest is still like the same. You still have the branch, the low hanging branches. You still have the roots kind of sticking up. So definitely something that you still need to guide your horses through. All right, so everyone is kind of following Tegan as he, leads the way through this thicket. All right. So as y'all you're venturing deeper into the woods, you can still hear the rain overhead kind of pattering against the leaves, and you still feel kind of a little bit droplets that are hitting you here and there. You hear another roll of thunder, but it seems a little bit more distant than before. So maybe the storm is moving past. Maybe you're moving away from the storm. Unsure. And as you're traveling, all of you notice that your pendants are getting a little bit more warm as you're traveling deeper into the woods. And all of you begin to hear the whispering. It's a little distant at first, and then it seems like it's kind of moving around you. Very light. You can't make out exactly what it's saying. All of you make wisdom saving throws for me, please. Where's my pen? What did I do with my pen? Stephanie, what did you do with your pen? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So, wisdom saving throws. Ranerius, what did you get?
9.
Okay. Pyxrin, what did you get?
Wait, can I add Pyxrin's bardic inspiration? Did that expire already?
How long does that last?
Let me see real quick.
And does it do saving throws?
Yes, it does saving throws
Okay.
and it lasts for 10 minutes.
And it's been more than 10 minutes.
Okay, so then I'll take it. 9.
Okay. Pyxrin, what was yours? 22? Oh. Jurble?
18.
Okay. And Tegan?
17 plus 2, 19.
Alright. And Zephyr?
16.
Okay, let me just... Oops. Roll 4. I'm just knocking over everything. Oof. Okay. And actually let me roll for the other things here. Nope. Oh. Okay. Okay. Rough. Oh, no. That's
what
not something that you
In
can
God's
get.
name,
That's a lot
is
of rolls.
happening?
All right. So, Ranerius and Ren. Yes, you notice Ren kind of doing this as well. Ranerius and Zephyr and Jurble. You suddenly hear this, amongst the whispering, you hear this cacophony, this several voices speaking above, like over each other. Voices saying, and Zephyr, this is a little bit more louder to you than the others. Voices saying, "This is it. This is the place. This is where it happened. This is where it first happened. Oh my gosh!" And even some like laughter, some crying. And it said, Zephyr, you can kind of pinpoint this since you're. It seems to be
Going
coming from
insane.
the pack. It seems to be coming from the pack of the weapons that you're
Weapons.
carrying with you. The others, the rest of you though, Jurble and Ren and then Ranerius, you can't tell where it's coming from.
Zephyr just gonna. This is where it happened.
This is it. This is the place. This is. Oh my gosh, I never thought that I would see it before. And these are all different voices. Men, women, all seem like adult voices, some a little bit older than the others, but just kind of overlapping with each other. And the Gesundheit,
Thank you. Goodness.
the wind, the air around you seems to change in almost this odd breeze, and all of you feel this, not just those four, but all of you feel this almost like an odd breeze that kind of chills you a bit, that you're unsure of where it's coming from, and all of a sudden you see these kind of ghostly figures move about you. Some are a little more distinct than others. Some are more just like forms, like maybe humanoid height. Others you can see not exactly like features of their face, but features of like the general features of their clothing. Some of them are wearing robes, some of them are wearing pants or suits. Well, not suits, but some of them are wearing like, shirts and tops with boots. Some of them are wearing robes. You're unsure of colors, as they all seem a little monochromatic in these forms. And they seem to kind of be rushing from the south to the north, or from what you assume is the south, but rushing by you and sometimes through you. The ones that you can make out some features, they seem to be looking behind them and running. Some of them holding on to each other, some of them grabbing each other's hands, some of them carrying children. And again, these are all kind of like ghostly forms of different variant descriptions. And as this, as they kind of rush past you and through you, and you feel that kind of breeze, that cold breeze move from the same direction, the whispering starts. You can also, Zephyr, you especially, you can still hear those kind of voices in hushed tones being like, this is it. But you also start hearing these kind of echoing through the trees and through the spaces around you, these screams that seem to be coming from far away and yet right beside you all at the same time. You see some of the figures stop and turn and seemingly moving their hands as if they're casting magic. And then in this moment, as you see a couple figures do that, you also see new, kind of darker, ghostly figures move against them, and they start taking the form of what would almost seem like warriors or soldiers with shields and swords, some with spears, and they start tearing down the other ghostly figures as they're trying to run away from them. And all of this is happening around you, beside you, a few feet from you, all in the space through the trees. And you hear some cry out. You hear some yell out in anger, both with the darker figures and with the figures who are kind of trying to, like, almost looking like as if they're weaving spells against them. It definitely seems like a battle or slash a massacre is happening. Those who have any arcane ability amongst you, which I think might be all of you, but Ranerius especially, Zephyr, and probably a bit of Pyxrin would feel this more acutely. You feel a empathy towards what is happening, without even realizing it. And as this is happening, that a fear starts rising within you, that you realize what this is, from all accounts and purposes, and knowing that Lysadere was one of the most hard hit places of the first Mage War here, in Osbergen, that this is what you're witnessing, or at least you're witnessing part of it. You continue to hear the screams and the yells kind of echo around you. The spirits kind of fade in and out, and as you look around you, you also see, in this one direction specifically, and it was kind of close to the direction Tegan was leading you into, maybe a little bit more to the east than how you were going. You can almost see through the trees these kind of towering shapes, as if buildings, some toppling over, and you hear those screams kind of reverberating around you. You see some figures kind of move out from that area, some of these ghostly figures, and disperse before they even reach where you're standing in the forest. And as some of those figures start to fade, you see more of the darker figures that look more like the soldiers or the warriors kind of walking amongst the trees, and those begin to fade as well. All of you are left, as everything starts to die down around you. All of you are left slightly shaken, with a slight sadness that you can't place. Pyxrin, Zephyr, and Ranerius, you feel as if something is lost. And Zephyr, you also could swear that those voices that you heard before, some of them seem crying, and some of them seem really, really angry. In fact, the sword at your side is, you look down at it and it's glowing brighter than you've ever seen it glow before in the short time that you've had it. And it's almost burning against your side. But you feel a sort of mixed emotion coming from like the weapons in the blue cloth, as well as the sword at your side. And then it's all kind of died away and left you back with the forest that you were in before, with the rain kind of padding above, and you still hear some distant whispers, but nothing like it was a few moments ago.
Did you all hear that? See that?
Special side effects.
I think we're nearing our destination.
Potentially. Things are a little weird here.
The very.
All right. So Tegan, are you continuing to lead the group in the direction that you were going?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Make one more survival check for me, please. And if anyone is helping him kind of guide through.
Jurble will help him.
Okay.
I will help.
So you want to do that at advantage, or you want to do separate rolls?
I mean, my rolling's all over the place, but I do have good survival. So I'll... Tegan, what do you think? Do you want advantage, or do you want me to roll too?
I trust you to help me out.
Okay.
This might be the last time.
So both.
It is.
So Tegan.
That's a 6.
Oh man.
A 2 plus 4.
Tegan, what did you roll, my friend?
11 plus 2, 13.
Okay.
You only have a plus
Okay.
2?
As
Well, survival, yeah, not perception, survival.
Tegan, the kind of what you just experienced kind of left you a bit
Sure, a little shaken.
a little disoriented. You try to go back in the direction that you were going, and you think that you're going the right way. Let me just take a look at my notes here and see. Yeah, and so, but you're kind of getting that sense of like, oh, maybe we should kind of like veer more towards this way, than the direction that we're going. Maybe we should go a little bit more east, maybe towards the towers that we, the ghostly towers that we saw before during the vision. And you start hitting this, not really a clearing, but it's a wider spot in the trees that you've seen this entire forest. And as a lot of you kind of pass through this small opening, as you're walking in front of them, Tegan, this thing kind of pops up in front of you. I'm gonna have to pull up something here that I didn't have pulled up because I wasn't sure this would happen. So give me 1 second, please.
Not ominous at all.
No, it's not. It's fine. It's fine.
I knew I should have ordered prime shipping on that dragon miniature.
Oh, right. Yeah. Alright, I'm just pulling something out. Give me 1 second here. And we'll have it. Okay, so let's just mark this out. Nope. No.
She just crossed out the party.
Did I put it in?
Bye bye.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, let me see here.
Welcome, Raiders.
Oh, yeah. Welcome.
Hey, people.
I'm just looking up something really quick, so give me 1 second, and we'll have what we're looking for, hopefully. Well, I might just have to look this up in the monster manual.
Oh,
Then
I'll
what
look it up for you.
else?
Tell me. I got my monster manual right here. Just tell me what it is.
No, I need to see this for myself, thank you. If it's even in
I'm
here,
just trying to help.
it might not even be in here. Oh,
I can look it up.
that was
for
almost,
you.
that was almost problematic right there.
Or, D&D Beyond,
Well, I tried. I think I'm spelling it wrong, though.
it's squirrel. S.
How do you spell Tiamat?
I think I'm spelling it wrong. Give me 1
CIA.
second.
Mm-hmm.
I can never spell Cthulhu right either. I
I don't think
understand.
it's in here. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. This is a mess.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's not how I was spelling it at all, but okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine.
All right. So the clue is.
Okay, so,
Oh,
as you, are walking, Tegan,
Yes.
you see this kind of like light orb, this orb of light kind of pop up in front of you. It's only inches away from your face, and you can almost see a skull inside of it. And the glow is kind of like blinding you for a moment before you begin to focus and look around and see that there are a few of these around you. 7 to be in fact. So everyone, do me a favor and roll initiative.
great.
Can I just like...
That's denied.
I'll give you a favor at a later date. Just
What? What did you say?
no.
So remember that moment where my horse was being a little shit and didn't want to finish going through
What did
the...
I do?
I mean, that might have been an
Crap.
indication.
Okay, sorry. The be right back came up on the screen really fast. I
Oh,
apologize.
Steph, we
I
still
know,
love
I
you.
know.
Well, we were right back. We did come
Ta-da.
right. We came right back.
2 battles.
All right, so you are. Hey, I mean, they don't happen often, but when they
That's
do.
much better
They do.
than the first time.
We've got a 2-in-1, guys.
All right, so let's do it this way.
When is the last
mean,
time
If we
we
survive
had
after
2
this,
battles in one session?
I don't think.
would we destroy the city?
Ever. Right, yeah, okay.
Destroy the
We
city.
do not talk about that.
We talk about it every session. What are you talking about?
Zephyr has no idea what you're talking about.
Don't traumatize the
Genuinely.
bird.
Yeah, not this alcoholic bird.
Okay, all right. There you go.
Is it all right?
It's all right, y'all. It's fine.
So they are orbs
They are
with skulls in them?
Orbs of light that, well, Tegan can see the skull within it. I mean, the rest of you probably aren't close enough to one. It just looks like there are several orbs of light surrounding you in this small opening in the forest. Yeah, so give me 1 second. Let me just roll for them really quick. And let's see here. Oh, great. I need to, like, number these little, like, pogs so that way I know, like, which one is which. But that's fine. We'll just... It's okay.
D&D pogs. Yeah.
Let's see. Number 3 is number 1. Is 2. Ooh, okay. 17 is 3. Oof. Okay. 4.
These are not comforting.
And okay. This won't be confusing at all. Okay, so initiative for Ranerius.
22.
22. My buddy, my pal.
Nat 20.
Wonderful. Great. I'm so proud of you. Pyxrin, what did you roll?
21.
What? Everybody's redeeming themselves. Nice.
I know, right?
What did you do, Stephanie? Okay, never mind. Okay, Jurble, what did you get?
16. Which I was all happy about. Then everyone's getting above 20. And I'm like,
Wow. Poor thing. Tegan, what did you get?
19. 15 plus 4.
Wonderful.
Think faster.
Zephyr, what did you get?
17.
Wonderful.
Jurble, you're so slow.
Wow.
Dang.
All right. So,
I'm a bugbear. I take time to think.
So, Ranerius, you are first, and then Pyxrin, you are next.
Okay, so I am going to move to the east. I'm going to get myself right in between everyone in the middle there.
Okay.
Like a cloppy does.
All right.
And then,
So move 2, so move 10 feet? Well, that's
yeah.
where Jurble's at.
Yeah,
Shit,
and
I
then
forgot to
up
heal myself.
north 1. So east
So
to
you're gonna
north.
you're gonna nestle yourself right in between everyone.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Squishy.
To this. And then I'm going to cast Ice Knife at 2nd level on the 2 that are to the east there.
Okay, these two.
Well, on the 1, but yeah. So the one
Okay.
to the very east.
Okay, this one,
Yes.
which is number 3.
Sorry. Ice Knife, go.
I choose you.
Hi.
I'm attacking him. That is a 24 spell attack roll at the one to the very east.
Nice.
Yes, that hits.
And then everyone within 5 feet of that one must make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage. Oh wait, no, sorry, not 2d6, 3d6 cold damage.
So both of those need to take the dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
Okay.
So the first one will take 5 damage, and then on top of that,
If they fail the dexterity.
yes.
Okay. Okay, so number 3 got a 15.
Okay, my DC is... What is my DC? Oh, it is 15.
Okay. All right. So that succeeds. Fails. Yes. And the other one is... Oh, shoot. Let me clear out my dice tray. That one is a 24.
Okay, so that won't take the extra damage, but the one who failed
Mm-hmm.
the save will take 3d6. So 12.
So
One that failed gets 12, and then the one I initially hit with that spell attack will take 5.
all right.
Ranerius going all
Okay. So as you hit it with this cold damage, Ranerius, it does hit it. You can tell that it's not hurting it as much as it should be. It doesn't seem to affect it as much as it should. So you said 12 for the 1. So for number 3. And let's see here. This is going to get so confusing, Stephanie. 15. And then for number 2 gets 5, you said? The one that
Yes.
saved?
The one that saved. Wait, did they take half damage?
Or no?
No, they don't take any damage.
Okay.
The one that's saved doesn't take any damage.
Okay. Cool. All right. Anything else for your turn?
No.
All right. So it is let's see here. Yeah, it is Pyxrin's turn, and then it will be the Will-O-Wisp, and then Tegan.
I don't even know what to do. It's just like big shiny objects in the sky. It's just like, oh, what the fuck? Oh god. So if I'm looking at it correctly, she's facing north.
Yes, she is.
Right?
Mhm.
Okay. I just wanted to make confusion. She is going to cast oh, that would be a very bad idea. Never mind. Sorry, trying not to get you guys killed.
Fireball.
Well, it's something that has a certain radius, and there's a lot of people around me, so I'm.
We could always roll to
Just go for it. What's the worst that could happen?
Worst case scenario,
That's the
we
person.
die. That's our mantra.
She is going to cast, use the cantrip Sacred Flame towards the one on her right.
Okay. All right. So this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's number 2.
What is that? Oh, does a 16 hit?
It does not.
Barts. This is great. Shit. There's no. Nope, she's not going to move. She's actually going to stay.
What you say?
All right. Copyright.
Oh.
No!
I mean,
Actually, for
la la la
performance,
la
it-
la la.
Trying to figure out what her. This is the interesting thing about. She is going to, as her bonus action, because she doesn't know what these things are or anything. How far above the ground are they?
They are, good question. I didn't really specify that. They are hovering, and about, probably about 5 feet, most of them.
Would I be able to? Because what I was thinking of her charging at the one that she tried to hit, but I don't know if 5 feet from the ground she'd be able to, because she wants to kind of like shove it.
Sure. You could definitely make, doing it, you'd, would just have you make like a dexterity check.
Da-na-na. Acrobatics.
Sure.
I don't.
Comforting.
Hold on.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Whatever.
That's fine.
What could possibly happen?
Slip and fall on my ass. 19?
Yeah, so what exactly is your action, Pyxrin?
It's the bonus action charger. 10 feet in a straight line. And I'm wanting to push it away, so it would push it 10 feet away.
Does it
It's
do
like
any damage this action, or no?
No, because I'm not
Okay.
actually attacking it.
Okay.
I'm just pushing it away.
Okay. As you charge for it and you move that 10 feet, you move directly through it.
What the hell?
For a second there, I thought.
And you find yourself in another dimension. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Don't do that. Son of a.
Yeah, don't
real. Notebook.
Yeah, I know.
Real.
Don't make that joke when we literally went to another dimension. We went to another dimension last session.
Real.
I teleport and I pass out.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm
Oh
done.
my
I'm
God.
done. I'm done having fun.
You're never done having fun. What you talking about? You hush.
Yeah. We're staring down the.
She's
friggin'
just like,
seven
what the
will-o-wisps.
heck? She like kind of like shakes her head and is like, wait a minute, I think it was supposed to. They was supposed to work. I think. Oh shit.
You believe they are incorporeal and
You feel, you kind of hear this
By
kind of like,
Jove.
as like you're kind of like surrounded by two now, you feel this kind of, you hear this kind of like hum coming from them. The light kind of like hurts your eyes a bit as they're like, you know, kind of
If I
pulsating.
move, would both of them have an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Fuck it, I'm a move 10 feet. Let's see, north, south, but wait, no, I can't do any of that. I can't do north, south, east, east. 10 feet east.
You want to go 10 feet east?
Yeah,
Okay.
if I'm looking at it correctly and I'm not dumb.
This way?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So as you
I'm a landmark person, so.
as you move out of start moving out of range of these two little orbs of light, they are going to get an attack of opportunity, which okay, all right, cool. Okay, that one does not hit, I know for sure. It's a 7. So one of them tries to, you kind of feel the back of your neck, the hairs in the back of your neck stand up and hear this kind of like spark sound, electricity sound, come like as you're moving away from them. And is that one going to, that is I don't think that one's going to hit either. 13 to hit.
It does not hit.
Okay, so yeah, you just feel that kind of like electricity crackle behind you as you move 10 feet away from them. All right.
She's like very confused. That'll be the end of her turn.
Okay, so that is next is it is one of the orbs of light, which is okay. Well, actually, it should have went before, but okay. Yeah. Actually, we have two orbs. Stephanie, what? Oh no, just one. Okay. So this one right here is going to number 4. Is what is their movement speed? Oh, okay, got you. So it is going. So you feel this. You hear this kind of feel the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, Jurble, as one approaches behind you, and okay, that is an 18 to hit. That hits.
Sorry, that hits. Made me cough.
Okay, it's not okay. Okay, we'll cover that in a couple of seconds here.
I don't like that.
That is a 9 points of lightning damage to you. So you feel this kind of electricity reach out to you, Jurble, and kind of give you a brief shock.
Does my hair poof out?
Yes, it does poof out a little bit.
Yes.
Uh,
I'm like a Pomeranian.
Like a little
Pomeranian.
It has 0 pumpkins and so.
I'm
What?
a
palm
bug.
bear.
Palm bear.
Oh.
A palm bear.
Whoa. Okay.
What?
Nothing?
Uh,
Nothing. It's
I
fine.
don't like that.
It's fine.
How many are there again?
7.
Okay.
It's just one of
Um,
those things like we didn't realize. Like they're like 5 challenge ratings above us or something.
Maybe if there's like 7 of them. Maybe.
okay. No. All right.
I don't
So,
remember what challenge rating.
yeah, so this one is, let's see, it moved 10.
This is all because.
Okay, so all of a sudden, Jurble and Zephyr, you feel this kind of like a little electricity move through you as this orb of light all of a sudden kind of goes through your body, Zephyr, and appears right in front of you.
It's electrifying.
And that is it for its turn. So it is up to Tegan, and then Zephyr.
Okay.
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 Okie
I am
dokie.
going to move to right to where the arrow is in the north side.
Okay. So you're
Now-
moving east, right?
Yep,
5,
yep.
10, 15, 20. And
And
moving
up to-
north too. Okay.
All right, and then I will take the attack of opportunity.
Okay.
I mean, that thing gets an attack of opportunity.
Were you within 5? I guess you were within 5
Yes.
feet. Thank you for reminding me, Frank. Wow,
It's all right.
such a
So honest.
so honest. My goodness.
If it comes back to bite me in the ass,
That is a 19 to hit.
of course.
And that is 13 lightning damage.
I'm resistant to all damage. No, just kidding. I get a one-time honesty resistance now. Let's see. Okay, 13 damage. Done. Okay, and I will attack the one that is next to, with my longbow, that is next to whoever it's next to with the white base. I can't really tell.
The white base, so this one right here.
Yeah.
So that is number 5.
Okay.
Oh no, that's number 4 because that just moved through. So yeah, it's number 4.
Okay. All right. With advantage because he's within 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right. First, we'll roll the piercing damage. 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then the sneak attack is 11. So, yeah, 7 piercing, 11 sneak attack damage.
Okay. All right. All right. Tegan, as you're looking at this orb, the light fades a bit. Fades quite a bit. You can almost see kind of like it's a lightning, like almost like frame kind of crackling
Okay.
through the glow.
And bonus action hide.
Okay. You are officially hid.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it. Got all 3. Movement, attack, and bonus action.
All right, Zephyr, it is your turn. And then another light orb, and then Jurble.
Zephyr's just gonna attack it with his +2 shiny longsword.
Okay.
Does a 18 hit?
It does not.
Bummer.
It's like,
All right, that's me.
Okay. All right.
Good form. Good form.
Peace.
So,
Everyone golf
let's
claps.
see. So this one right here is going to, it's closer to, whoops, Ranerius. Oh no.
Oh, got you, Ranerius.
So,
He collapses from the
Pyxrin, this one moves a little bit closer to you.
Man, well, you
you
can
can
leave me alone.
feel that energy kind of coming off of it, and oh thank God, I'm sorry. Does a 20 hit?
No.
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 Nice. Okay.
Nice. Wow.
Missed it by 1.
Missed it by 1.
Oh,
right.
shit.
Okay.
Party.
So,
Heavy armor clerics. You.
Just
Yeah,
prance
yeah.
away.
yeah. So you can see it kind of like crackling, but in front of you, and that's it. So it is Jurble's turn, and then we have a few of the other guys.
Okay. Jurble's gonna flip around after he got shocked,
Yes.
and he's gonna look at the two behind him.
Okay.
south.
Sure.
And
Whoops.
he's gonna shoot the one directly in front of him.
Okay.
Which
5.
number is that? Number
5.
5.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna shoot it with his longbow.
Okay.
Oh. That's a 12.
Does not hit.
Yeah, okay. I will try again
Okay.
with my second attack.
All right.
Oh, what? Okay. 17.
Does not hit.
Do I do it? Do I? You know what? Since there's still a lot of them out there, I'm gonna go ahead and burn my action surge
Okay.
and do another attack.
Sure.
Jurble, do something.
Yeah, no, that's a 13.
Does
Never
not
mind, I'm
hit.
switching back to physical dice.
Wow.
All right.
such a-
Anything else for your turn, Jurble?
Can I bonus action hide? No. But I think that's yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. Can you bonus action hide? No, not you.
Oh, no.
Especially not you. All right. So,
Bonus action druidcraft death.
yes. Okay, yeah, that's right. Is that right? Did I do that tonight? No, that's fine. All right. So, number 5 is going to hover up to you, Jurble.
Bro, I didn't even hit you, bro.
And that is a
Broski.
Fifth-
Brosif.
that's a 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. So it just crackles in front of you. Then number 6, unfortunately, you're right there by it. So it kind of joins beside the other orb, and they both
This
kind of
doesn't even involve you, man.
crackle
Yeah.
together.
Who invited
Oh.
you to the party?
I know that doesn't hit. That's a 13. So they just crackle there, intimidating you, trying to.
And I growl with my Pomeranian fur while.
Yeah. Your fur is definitely reacting to all this static electricity in the air, Jurble. Like, it is like, I mean, you can feel like the static shock kind of building within you.
I'll put a shock to your system.
All right. So that is number 2. All right. So this one is actually going to hover up to you, Ranerius. And
No,
let me-
cover up so cozy.
Okay, that is only a 14 to hit.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Sorry. I called Portent, even though I was muted.
Okay. Sure.
So he rolled a 1, even
Okay.
though a 14 would have hit.
right. All right. Cool. And so that one crackles in front of you. This one right here, who hasn't got its day in the sun yet at all, is going to. You know what? It's going to hover over to you, Tegan.
Hidden.
Oh no, that's right. You're hidden. Sorry. Forgot about that.
Rogues. Ruined everything.
Yeah. So it will go up to. It's going to hover over to you, Zephyr. I know that does not hit. That was a 16.
No.
And the last one before we start up at the top of the round again. Number 1 is.
Pile it on. Keep them coming.
See, 1, 4, 8. Okay, yeah, so it goes up to you, Zephyr.
Yep.
And that does not hit either. That's a 12. All right. So it is back up to Ranerius and then Pyxrin.
I'm going to do it.
Oh boy.
I'm going to. Oh wait, nope. I'm going to attack opportunity.
Yeah, man. Fireball the hell out of all of us.
You know what?
Bring it
Screw
on.
I'm going to circle around to the eastern side of that one that attacked me.
Okay.
I'll incur an attack of opportunity from the one.
Yes, you will. So I will roll that right now. Okay, that does not hit. That's like a 7.
Okay, and I will use my Wand of Wonder.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
Wand of Wonder.
All right.
Whip that baby out.
Whip the wand out.
Right out of the robes.
And I'll be targeting the one that's to the northwest of Zephyr. That'll be my target.
So northwest. So this one? This one?
Yep.
Okay, that one in
That
the
one.
corner? Okay.
Yep.
Give me 1 second here to just pull up.
Please summon an elephant.
Am I
Please
rolling
summon an
or
elephant.
are you rolling?
I think that'd be you rolling.
Roll that
Okay.
D100.
Yeah, roll a D100, my friend.
Here I
Yes.
go.
We could all die. I love it. This is the way I want to go.
That is
Black
a,
hole.
Man, at least you
a
look like Keith Loveball.
93.
And,
93.
93.
Okay.
That's close.
So,
That's close.
okay. All right.
Oh god.
Yep.
Insta
93.
death.
Okay.
A burst
Insta.
of shimmering light extends from you in a 30-foot radius.
Yeah.
That's
Everybody.
everyone.
oh gosh.
You and each creature in the area must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or become blinded for 1 minute.
Ooh, I'm good at these.
Okay.
Wait, do I have to roll?
I
Yes,
succeeded.
everyone.
Everybody.
Everyone has to roll.
Is it my DC?
What's this?
It said
Succeed on a DC
15.
15 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yep.
You're okay. You're fine.
Okay, here we
fine.
go. Here we go.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Ah!
Ah! 14! I got a 14.
I got a 21.
Gerble's already blind, so it doesn't
I rolled a
know.
1, but I'm using lucky.
Oh my god.
There you go, there you go, there you
This
go.
is so fabulous.
Wait, is everyone
And that was a
blinded?
20.
No,
No,
I succeeded.
Okay, so
I
Zephyr.
succeed.
Okay, so Zephyr, Pyxrin, and Ranerius are not blinded.
I'm just watching the
I
hot
rolled a-
mess.
I rolled a
It's
nat
like
20.
Oh, you rolled a nat 20. Okay,
Yep.
so it's
So
just
Jurble.
Jurble.
Just Jurble.
Just
That's
Jurble.
Oh.
Tegan doesn't even
That's-
blink, just takes the light right in
What,
the
Yeah.
eye.
what about Ren? What about Ren?
I haven't been fighting with Ren, so
Okay.
so
That's,
let me roll for all the other things.
Just
Actually,
Jurble
wait
will
a
be
minute.
the title of his memoirs.
we are blind little Pomeranian.
How the loss of my eyesight changed my life for the better. I found
A bugbear memoir.
Okay.
I found a new lease of life.
It's not resistant to it. Okay, all right. Interesting.
Well, everyone judged me for being a
All
bugbear,
right, so that was
but I did not
a
realize how much I judged others. by
that was a
my
constitution.
eyesight.
That was a Constitution saving throw, right, Ranerius?
Yeah.
I believe
Okay.
so.
Yes.
Let me
All
double
right,
check.
so we're going to let me just Stephanie. Okay.
Do one roll for all of them.
No, No. Sir.
Is that because you failed the first roll?
That's exactly what that is.
Andrew.
Two.
I think it's a legitimate question. I don't know.
No, it's a good.
4.
Yeah, it's just funny.
3. And
I wasn't even facing Renee, so I didn't even know why I'm blind.
That's right.
Because I turned around.
4,
My eyes.
5. And okay, so that one's fine. Okay, and then one more. Right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
I do have a DM question.
Yes.
Has it been over an hour
Since what?
how
That's a
much
good question.
time has passed between the last battle and this one? Give
Oh,
or take.
it hasn't been. You're probably looking at like 40 minutes, probably.
Okay, Zephyr, you got 20 minutes left of that thingy that I did.
Oh, yeah, so backtrack on your damage.
Put a ring on it.
If you
Heck
got
yeah, I
it.
did.
Okay. Okay.
So
Yep.
how many are blinded?
So let me
that needs to go in the
see.
pinup.
So whatever damage you've taken
You can't
during
really
this
tell.
whole deal,
That's
Then-
true, they have no eyes.
then
Yeah,
I've
you
taken
can't-
as well.
Okay, so let me just take a look here really quick.
There's so much stuff.
Advantage and creatures attack rolls have disadvantage. Okay,
Yeah, I
all
like
right.
the thing.
Okie dokie. So, Jurble, you know what blinded does, correct?
I assume that means I can't see.
Yes. Well, you fail on any ability checks that require sight, and attack rolls against you have advantage, and attack rolls you take your attack rolls have disadvantage
Cool.
Because you
Cool,
can't
cool.
see.
until
Play
the
off.
spell
Oh,
ends, which
that's what
is
blindness
when.
One round. 1 round or 2 rounds?
Permanently.
1 minute. So 10
One,
rounds.
oh,
So 10
damn.
rounds.
Oh,
Yeah.
So the
10
rest.
rounds.
So
The rest of battle,
The rest
baby.
of the battle. Okay.
All right. So anything else for your turn, Ranerius? We got a little
No.
sidetracked with your Wand of Wonders. It was
That'll be
glorious.
it.
Pyxrin, it is your turn, and then I think we have one of the bright guys up.
The light
Oh,
breaks.
God.
Yeah.
Zephyr making elephant noises in the background.
Ooh.
I'll make it real for you.
What kind of monster is this?
She is going.
Call it an elephant.
It only counts as one.
What is that? What is that? Like the 5 blind men, like an elephant. One says it's a tree. Gerbils just like, what is with these trees?
They're leathery. Where are the
wall.
leather trees?
All right, Pyxrin, what you doing?
She is swinging that.
At the
short sword.
okay.
She's pissed.
All right, you have advantage on that attack roll.
Oh, I do.
I think.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Yes, you do.
Alright, so that
You
was
get
blinded. Number 3 is blinded.
So 16 hit.
No. That was with advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I should. Yep.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Oh, I don't have to. Well, time for my sweet roll hammer.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
To 18. Oh god. 18.
The 18 does not hit. You were just one short.
Yep, that's it. She's not. Yeah, that'll be all.
Okay, all right. So it is for which now I'm just completely mixed. Okay, I think that's number 4. So this one right here is going to go after you, Zephyr, with disadvantage. Whoa. All right, and that does not go. So it's just a 14. So that misses. So it is, let's see here. Tegan and then Zephyr.
All right, I will a longbow attack the one directly north of Zephyr, which is
This
I
one?
think, number 1.
Number 1, yes.
All right, with because he's within 5 feet advantage. $22.
That hits.
All right, piercing damage first.
Finish him.
9 piercing, and then sneak attack. 12. So 9 and 12.
How do you want to do this?
All right, I will. After Ranerius casts his spells, I will blink hard and be relieved that I am not blinded, and then see Zephyr in desperate trouble, and so I will turn and fire off a longbow.
Okay. Does pierce right through it,
Yep.
and the orb disappears
And
in a crackle of energy.
I will bonus action hide.
All right, bonus action hide it is. And Zephyr, it is your turn.
Where'd Tika go? Where'd everybody go?
Zephyr's gonna hang on. Use Thunder Wave to hit those 2 that are right next to him.
Okay, you have advantage on one and regular on the other.
Well, I mean, they have to roll Constitution saving throws.
All right, cool. Okay, that is a 5.
What does Zephyr say?
5 does not.
For
Oh,
that.
boom!
Oh, they both rolled a
Thank you.
5.
Yeah! I'll take it. Oh, and I rolled very well. That's 28 thunder damage.
28 thunder damage.
Oh, I thought you were being sarcastic, but you did.
Wow.
Really well.
So you put this out. You can tell that it's not landing as thoroughly as it should, but it does damage them. And how much was it? 28, you said?
Yes.
How much damage? 28, right?
He's typing for
Yeah, 28. Sorry.
Okay, all right. So that would be 4. Okay, so how do you... So if you want to do anything special for number 4, which is this one, it's done. It's done.
It's just the skull inside it just turns to dust.
Okay, it's gone. And then that is... I think that was number... So that wasn't number... I think it was number 6. Let's go that one. Okay. All right. Anything else for your turn, Zephyr?
No.
Okay. So that brings me to number 3, which is right there. No, that is the one over here by Pyxrin, I think.
Now, go away. I don't like you. I'm not making any new friends right now.
All right, and I'm going to. Yep, that's fine.
Applications are closed.
So that
Request
is. So the attack does not land, so it just kind of crackles beside you. And yeah, so it is Jurble's turn, and then we have some of the orbs.
Jurble's gonna look around, realize he's blind, and he's just gonna be like, "Ah!" Just be angry, but he thinks, these lightning dudes did something. But he knows there's one right in front of him, so he's just gonna. I forget.
So
Can I-
question, with since he has disadvantage, and he's hitting something with disadvantage, doesn't that null both? I mean, doesn't that null like
Yeah,
his
I think-
disadvantage?
It comes a straight roll. Yeah.
So yeah, roll straight, Jurble.
Okay. Now I can shoot my longbow directly in front of me, right?
I think at
Although-
disadvantage.
Yeah, because you're
It's
Oh, but it
You're
still
in melee.
cancels out.
you're in
Well,
melee.
No.
Disadvantage.
you would
No.
be you'd be at
You'd
you,
be doubly
you would be
disadvantaged.
you would be
Okay.
at disadvantage. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I saw them come up to me before I went blinded. Does it take action to change weapons? Like if I have
Um,
a I have a rapier like holstered.
I would give you half your movement.
Oh, I'm not moving. Okay, knowing that like it's right in front of me, I'm gonna pull out my rapier.
Okay.
On guard.
Yeah, and just hack
How'd
and
that go
slash.
again?
All right. So give me an attack roll straight.
21.
That hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Give me some damage for
That's 8 piercing.
number 4. I think that is. Or no, that's not number 4. It's number 5.
5. I think it's 5.
Yeah, you're right. We're 5. How much damage?
8 piercing.
Okay. Oh well. Okay. All right. Got it down.
And I will, for my second attack, I will do the same thing.
Okay.
Just
Roll again.
17.
Does not hit.
Oh gosh. Well, Jurble doesn't know it didn't hit. So
They're
he's just proud of
wispy
himself
little
anyways.
things. Hmm.
Yeah, he's just proud of himself anyway. He's just
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
feel-
even
just-
in your blindness, Jurble, as you put in that first hit, you felt it kind of hit into something that wasn't really like, you could tell, of course, that it wasn't, and you knew that it wouldn't be like corporal, but like you kind of felt that kind of resistance. So you know that it's pretty impressive. I mean, it's a small target to hit. Feel proud.
Jurble's not good.
All right, so let's see. So the one that you just went after is going to try to attack you back, which I'm assuming does not hit. That's an 11.
Nope.
And then let's see, 6 is. Oh wait a minute. Did I mark off? Yeah, I marked those off. 6 right there. So that's the other one beside you. Oh, oof. That is a 22 to hit. Jurble for number 6.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah. I don't have that cleric armor yet.
So that's 10 points of
Is that all?
10 points of lightning damage. And
Okay.
let's see, number 2, which is beside Ranerius. And actually, that's at disadvantage. That's good. That misses. And 7, which is there beside Suffer, which is at disadvantage. Oh no, wait a minute. That one is not blinded. And that's rough. Okay. Okay, so number 7's beside you, Zephyr.
Yes.
That one did not get blinded. I rolled a natural 20. So
Good. So it's gonna do half damage
that would
because
be
of the magic ring thing.
Oh, that's right.
16.
And please direct the rest of the damage to Pyxrin.
So it's actually, it only amounts to, oh, have I been, oh, it doesn't add anything. It only amounts to 14, but half 7, so it's the 7 points of damage.
To Pyxrin.
Can you direct it, or does it have
the
ring?
Each time you take damage, I take the same amount, so it's both of us.
Oh, both of us. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
you both,
7.
You both take 7 points of damage. Lightning damage. If that makes a difference.
Oh.
Alright. Okay. So it is back up to
Wait a minute,
no,
hold on.
back up to
I think-
Ranerius and then Pyxrin. Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm sorry. I was rereading it and I was. Okay, that's. It's
My
almost
turn
like
right
it's
now?
a little contradictory. It's like it has resistance to all damage. He does, but also each time he takes damage. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Okay.
I would take the. This is confusing.
What? This is warding bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, whether or not you take full or not, yeah.
It says.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to understand it in my
Plus
brain.
1. You see through resistance to all damage. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so you'd both take
No,
7.
you're right. We both take
Okay.
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, it's Ranerius and then Pyxrin.
Okay. I am just going to cast Firebolt at the one that's right next to me there.
Okay. Yep. It's number 2, I think. Yeah. So you have that advantage if you're rolling an attack roll for it, which I think you do.
Sweet. Seriously. I rolled a 3 twice. 10.
No! It doesn't hit.
All right.
Oh.
Hide.
I'm not moving. That's my
Okay.
turn.
Alright, so
Sad.
Pyxrin, it is your turn.
Painful. Pyxrin, do something.
Just gonna try to hit it again.
Okay. So hit number 3. Got it.
Is it still? It's normal or advantage still?
Oh, that one's advantage still, yes.
Okay. Figured I'd double check. Wow, I hate you guys today. Not you guys, but these
The
freaking
dice.
Jurble knows.
I'm wounded.
Like, I got an 8. Like, what the hell?
And 8's the highest.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, yeah, that misses.
It's just like,
Sorry.
boo.
So it is, let's see, we have one of the, no, that one is gone. So it is actually to Tegan and Zephyr. So Tegan first. You're right. Tegan first, and then Zephyr.
So, if I'm right.
Maybe you are. Maybe you aren't.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Tegan's standing
No
there
one
trying
will
to-
ever know.
Trying to, like, scan the field and, like, you know, that one, no, that, yeah, look. I believe the one to the west of Zephyr is the one that's not blinded, so...
And also almost dead. Maybe.
Okay.
I have a good feeling about it.
I got a feeling. Oh, no, sorry. Can't do that.
Oh, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Can't do that. I will attack the one next to Zephyr.
Okay.
All right. With advantage because attacking from a hidden position. (26), 19 plus 7.
Alright, yeah, that definitely hits.
All right.
Yeah.
And that wasn't with advantage, correct?
No, that was because.
Oh, because of your positioning. Right, okay. Yeah, you're
Because
good.
I'm hidden. Yeah.
And sneak it. Okay, yeah. You're fine.
Yep, and sneak attack. So the piercing is 6 piercing, and the sneak attack is
Kind of a lot to handle.
15 sneak attack.
How do you want to do this?
All right, yeah. So I scan the field,
Mm-hmm.
try to figure out what's the best stupid will-o-wisp to go after.
Yeah.
And I see Zephyr, who's taking some punishment, and it's like, damn, gotta help him out. So pop up out of hiding and
I do have 21 AC. I would like to.
and draw down on that one next to Zephyr, and take my time and
All right.
exhale as I release the bow.
Mm-hmm. And it lands right smack dab in the middle of it, and with a burst of electricity, it disappears. It dissipates.
And I repeat my mantra. Bonus action hide.
Yes. Great. Wonderful.
That's
Alright.
the title of Tegan's memoir.
Tegan's book is
Yes.
Bonus
So
action.
Zephyr, after seeing this kind of arrow come out of nowhere, and but you can kind of guess who it's coming from, and seeing the orb of light in front of you just kind of dissipate with this static spark of electricity. What do you want to do?
Well, Zephyr's gonna about face
Mm-hmm.
and close the distance. So I'm flanking the one that is engaged with Ranerius.
Okay.
You
You do have advantage if it's an attack.
might be. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna make the attack with
Okay.
the longsword.
Sure.
That is a 25 to hit.
nice.
25 to hit. It definitely hits. Yes.
And that's 11 magical slashing damage.
So that is 2. Okay. Zephyr, make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is today gonna be the day? Dirty 20.
Okay. All right.
I think not.
All right. You felt the longsword handle get a little bit. Gosh, it got a little bit kind of. You could swear it got a little bit warm, but by the time that you were kind of like, did it get warm and concentrating on it? It just feels like it normally does. So is that all for your turn, Zephyr? Or anything else?
That is all.
Okay, so we have one of the orbs, and then it'll be Jurble.
It's still alive.
It is, yes. Yeah, and that's
So
number
disappointed.
number 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So. Yeah. Yeah. So that's number 3 is by Pyxrin. At disadvantage. Okay. That's an 17 to hit, Pyxrin. Okay. Yep. So that one's good. And so does Jurble. Your turn, and then we have some orbs.
Okay. Jurble is just
Poor Jurble.
still just swinging the swords.
So straight roll for.
Yep.
Are you going for the one in front of you?
Yes.
Okay.
19.
19 hits. Yes.
That's a 10 damage.
Okay. What type of damage? Oh, it's
Piercing.
piercing, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So how do you want to do this? No. Wait. I'm sorry. That was the wrong one. I'm so sorry.
Don't get too
is-
excited.
Well, I mean, Jurble wouldn't know either way.
The light on it is definitely looking very, very dim on this one. It's right in front
Jurble
of you.
doesn't know.
Oh, right, that's
Jurble's
right. You're
blind.
blind.
It's, ah!
Yeah, you're still just so you.
I whack at it. I
Okay.
whack at it again.
So straight roll.
Ooh, nat 20.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's
now
So
definitely
a
hit.
total of
Ah.
28.
Total of
Um,
okay.
so
Do something
oh,
awesome.
boo, 10 crit damage.
Is that
Um,
doubled?
Well, the dice already D&D Beyond does it automatically.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
All right.
it's
Cool.
10.
So give me 1 second. That one and that one. I tell you what, since you know, I figure you're just kind of like flailing wildly,
Yes,
and you
pretty
have
much.
two of these orbs right there beside each other.
Oh.
I'm gonna say that you hit both of them,
Oh.
and so they are both going down. Is there a special way that you want to slam into them? I mean, you can't really do anything specific because you're blind.
Yeah, no, he's just singing wildly. I imagine like if there was like a slow-mo camera, it's like, you know, but
So 5 and
he
6 are
doesn't
down.
know.
Nice.
And Gerble's still swinging a sword. Even after. You want some?
No, he's
You won't get
adorable.
away.
And this is how Gerbil accidentally kills the party.
Jurble, the battle's over. Ah!
Don't lie to me, sugar.
Memories of
Oh,
sunflowers.
no.
Two. So these two are gone. So there's only
Dare speak sunflowers to
two
me.
left. Gosh, I feel like wasn't it number 7 that you took out before, Tegan?
Yeah, 7 was the one on Zephyr.
That's what I thought. Okay. All right. Yep. Okie dokie. So is that and that's all for your turn, Jurble?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. All right. So number 2, and then it is back up to Pyxrin and then Ranerius, or Ranerius and Pyxrin. I mean.
Oh, my turn now.
No, I have an orb to go first.
Oh, sorry.
So you're fine. Which diddly squat. Yeah. All right. So yes, it is your turn, Ranerius, and then Pyxrin.
I will return with a diddly squat firebolt.
Okay. With
that one-
advantage, with advantage on your attack roll.
Oh, nat 20.
All right. Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
That's number 2. Yes. I'm going to guess. I'll go ahead and have you do roll.
22 damage.
Yep. How do you want to do this?
It's just a larger firebolt than usual that encompasses
All right. So you
All
see
of
this
it.
so Zephyr
up
standing
into
on
the trees.
Zephyr standing on the other side of you, up into the trees.
Yeah, like a firebolt uppercut kind of. I don't want to
So-
hit Zephyr.
Yeah, so Zephyr, you're standing on just on the
Wow.
other side of this and see this like blinding fireball, just like firebolt, come up in front of you and completely
Negative side effects.
decimate
This
this
alcoholic
orb.
burn.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
As you're standing there, like standing face to face, you see this like smoke and this like kind of crackling electricity that's still in the air, kind of going between the two of you. It's electric. Anything else for your turn, Ranerius?
I'm going to move out towards Tegan.
Okay, just kind of go over by him, hanging out.
Yeah, like not in front of him, but
Sure.
like to...
Well, you're
yeah,
beside him.
right.
Okay. All right. So Pyxrin, it is your turn, and then Tegan.
Now that I'm in your line of sight.
Oh my god. I am so fed up with these freaking orbs.
Candy hammer smash.
She's gonna. Trying to think of stuff to do with.
I think every gym teacher did.
Oh, I thought mine was special.
Yeah.
Gym teacher, what?
Learning the electric slide is a class activity.
Oh yeah, and I still know
In elementary school.
Too. Yeah.
Either way, shout out to Coach Hall. I know you're watching.
Yeah, okay.
15
It's cute.
5, 2, 3, 4, 23 hit with my short sword,
23 hits, yes.
which also adds 10 necrotic damage. But let me roll for.
Okay.
10. Oh, hold on. So that's 14 plus
How do you want to do this?
10. It's just like,
It had 11 hit points, so I was just waiting to see.
yeah, she's just gonna like swing it as hard as she can,
Okay.
just slashing it across,
All
and
right.
just scream in frustration while she's doing it. She's just
Very frustrating. Yes. All right. So the last orb disintegrates in the field as the rest of you see Pyxrin just kind of like flailing,
angry slashing.
angry, slashing the air, even after the orb disintegrates and the crackling electricity is still there. All of you feel very, like you've, like if you touched
Leveled
each
up?
other, like Ranerius and Tegan, like
No, Steph, no.
standing beside each other, you feel that kind of electricity, kind of like almost like a little spark, like that. Oh, ow! As you're standing there close to each other, and all of you feel that kind of like energy kind of running through you. Feels like you like rub, yeah.
Rub the carpet with your feet.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Jurble is
Hi,
still
Ranerius,
spinning
come on.
around.
Yeah, Jurble's still a little bit
Yeah.
blinded, but Jurble only lasts for like a couple of minutes, and then you start being able to see again. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tegan was gonna
Thank
grab
God he didn't kill us.
seeing him flail, he was gonna grab his pendant and say, "They're gone. You can put that thing away."
All right.
That's
So
what they're hoping to
I know.
see.
Just exercising. I don't use a
Exercising.
I'm
sword.
just gonna plop down on the ground and just.
Oh no.
everyone make a perception check for me really quick.
Am I still blind?
If you think you'll be looking around, no, you're okay. The light
feet.
starts seeping in, Jurble, and you look around as you're like are blinking furiously, and just as you're doing that, some water from the trees above drops right into your eyes.
I can see clearly now.
Slash! Oh no.
All right. So
So
what's
do
that?
I get just a straight roll for
Yeah,
perception?
yeah. You're good.
17.
Okay. All right.
Tegan pops up out of his hiding spot, looks around, and sees the back of Ranerius' head. He rolled a 7.
Oh, yeah.
I got a
Beautiful
15.
back of the head.
Okay.
17.
Wait, did Ranerius know Tegan was there? Because he was hiding?
Pyxrin, what did you roll for perception?
I rolled an 8 because I'm too busy muttering
Okay.
and cursing.
Yeah,
under my breath.
you're upset. So Tegan, not Tegan, Ranerius, Jurble, and Zephyr, as you're kind of looking around and see Pyxrin over there just kind of like hitting the ground as she's like sitting there and cursing to herself under her breath, you see a clearing in the trees ahead. And possibly, maybe not sunlight, but a little bit more brightness than what you've, been not seeing in this forest with the huge canopy above you of the leaves and the branches. So it looks like you might be on your way to where you were going. And that's where we'll end tonight's session, a half hour late.
Damn.
Still alive, you guys.
I don't know what to say to that.
So next week is our 50th episode, and y'all will be
Yeah.
level 7 for it.
Yes!
So congratulations. I don't know.
Good job, guys.
I mean, considering story-wise, you'll be hitting some interesting points next week, so that'll be fun. And yeah, we'll see. We might even have a giveaway. I don't know. We'll see what I can do. But thank you so much, chat, for hanging out and for watching along with us. We appreciate y'all so much. If you're unaware, we have a lot of D&D content on this channel. So much content. Mondays, well, you've been watching the Forsaken, which happens every Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. But also on Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, we have D&D 5e content at 10 p.m. Eastern Time all those nights, as well as on Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time with Tower of Dreams, which Andrew here DMs, who plays Zephyr. Tuesday, so tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, you have Dungeon Craft with Steph and Vic, where myself and Victoria paint some minis, work on some dungeon tiles, and shoot the shit, hot takes abound. Fridays, yes, Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern Time is Med Art with Steph, where I do work on some fan art for the different campaigns in this channel that y'all have voted on in the Discord. We have, I think this week we're still working on the Tower of Dreams Mad Adder piece and might be finishing it up, getting very, very close. And then we have a whole slew of new stuff that we just voted on in the Discord that will be starting after that's over. So yeah, check it out. And we also have a Patreon, so if you're looking for ways to support the channel, great way to do so. Not only do you get some cool stuff, we get more back, so it's a preferred way to support if you're looking to do so.
Movie nights.
Well, yeah. We have a movie night coming up, which is super exciting. Let me see if we have anyone to raid. So give me 2 seconds here while I just flip through what is happening. Yeah. Okay. Looks like Behold Roleplay is streaming, which I think that we rated them last week. So let's raid them again. Give them some love since they're doing some cool TTRPG content. We'll give a caw in the chat. And yeah. Let's see. Behold. Okay. Is that what it is? Stephanie, you forgot what you were even looking at 2 seconds later. Okay, here we go. All right, so give it a few seconds and we'll be over there. Take care of yourselves, y'all. Happy New Year, since this is the first Forsaken since 2021 has hit us. So have a good one. Stay safe. Take care of each other. And we'll see y'all next week for a 50th. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.